Good morning, Michael. I bought the BMX. I did not buy the cruiser yet. But I couldn't get it repainted because the mechanics weren't on duty. I didn't see a boat here earlier. Morning, Trevor. Morning, Michael. It's okay. I'm gonna go do a little boating. People have been hinting that there's stuff in the water that I don't know about. I'd find a boat. There was a boat over... Yep, okay, there's a boat over here earlier. But I need to hide my bike. You can't lock a bike. I don't really want it. But you know what? I'll leave it here. If it gets taken, it gets taken. Bring in my scuba gear, and I got my lockpicks. The only problem is, if I find an island, I don't know if I can get out the boat. Because a couple of times, I've not been able to get back into the boat. I've had to swim. Oops. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, can I just jump on it? No. There we go. Alright, I am not the best at lockpicking, so... yeah. I am not the best at this. I'm glad there's no cops on right now. Because I probably would get caught. See? Nope, I missed that one entirely. I don't see how they can just... like, they have people who can just lockpick instantly. I don't know how they do that. There we go. Alright. Ooh, and that's got a good amount of gas. Hello, crazy. Alright, unfortunately, the only way I can get out to sea is if I go this way. You know what? Maybe later. I always wanted to jump that bridge that's over there. But I'm afraid with this boat, it might land in the middle of it. I think you need a ski-doo. I think you need a jet ski to jump it. Let's go see what they got. I know there's 3 islands where you can get the drug. I know about that. Actually, this boat's not that bad. They're not, it looks like it's going slow, but it really is moving. Probably doing about 60 to 70 miles an hour. Even though it says 46, the boat speedometer, I've come to find out, is a little different. Alright, yeah, if there was a cop on, he probably could have responded to me as slow as I was. I gotta be careful. They have a couple of waterfalls, and at the bottom, it kind of twists and turns. I don't want to beach this boat. Oh, wee. This is how I originally found out about the gold beam, right here. I took a boat and was going out, and I saw them, and I was like, look at that. See, like, those 2 over there? Most people don't even know they're there. They see this one right here. They see this node and that node, and they think that's all that's there. But proper exploring. And then I found the silver that's right here coming up where I can't mine. Where I try to, but I can't. I found that like 4 or 5 days ago right here. I didn't even know it was here. I think I've went down the rest of this river and I haven't found anything, but oh, I found marble for those who didn't see yesterday. And I also found quartz, which I didn't even know was a thing. It's not used in any workbench. I don't know what it's for. It's not used in jewelry, I don't think either. I haven't checked. Don't quote me on that. I miss Amy. We're going boating today. There's a couple of people last night while we were mining say they might have found something on an island. And they were talking about mining, so I want to see what they were meaning. I don't know. I've never been to this island yet. We're gonna cruise around it. Oh, look, that's an orca. There's a whale down there. We're gonna cruise around. Oh, there's a boat here already. I wonder if somebody's on this island. That's Roxwood in the distance. Not seeing any mining though. I probably could park the boat here and get away with it. I think it's when it's outside of the boundary that it has a problem. Uh-oh. Quartz is found in marble? Okay. But I don't know what to do with quartz yet. I actually gave it away to someone. They said it looked pretty, so I gave it away. Alright. There's a boat here. If there's a boat here, then I should be able to take a boat. I forgot what my anchor is. There it is. Turn the radio off. I can't hear it anyway. Alright, I'll probably have to jump up. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go over here. Okay. Don't see anything. Nothing's out of the ordinary. I don't know if there'd be anything on this though. This would be a great place to come grow. You don't own a house? Come out here. They can't track the boat once you leave with it. That's a bunch of birds. I thought I saw something. Don't see anything on that island, but you never know. Good morning, everyone. No, nothing there. Don't see anything. Okay, well, I didn't think I was gonna get lucky on the first island. Because they're telling me it's one that nobody really knows about. So it's probably gonna be out in the ocean. Can I just climb up the front of the boat? Yeah, I can, okay. Pick up my anchor. Let's go. Hello, King Wolves. Good morning. I'm actually okay today. Had an interesting evening. I might get into that later. Another city I play in closed last night. Sad. I liked that city. I'm gonna do a drive-by of this one. I don't think there'd be anything in those. I've seen... Morning, Kev! I've seen I've been to some of the smaller islands. I've never been to that big one that I went to, though. Alright, that's Roxwood. I know that's Roxwood. Doesn't help that it's foggy. There's a couple of small islands over here. I swam out to this big island, the one I'm heading toward. I swam out there. I already know, but the islands around there, I didn't check. The city was called Idols. It was, like, a couple of friends. But the owner's health is failing, so he has to focus on that, and we all understood. Yeah, well, I went to the hospital before I started this journey, so I know I have full food and drinks. But the gas, yeah. I do not want to get caught way out here. This is shark territory. This is the boat when you first join Redline. This is where you spawn in. You spawn in on the dock because you took the boat in. Alright, now comes the part where I just circle around. I'm not going up to the Arctic. I've already been to the Arctic. And I might go south when I get out here. Because yesterday I did jump that wall that we were looking at, and that land that was there is not land. I went straight into the ocean. So I know there's nothing over here. At least right there. Whichever gas is what I'm really paying attention to. And I have my scuba gear just in case, because I swim faster underwater. Big waves. See, if I go too far, it'll send me back to land. I gotta kinda gotta be on the lookout. Hey, BB Woo. Morning. It's morning for me. Good afternoon, good evening. I know most people. A lot of different time zones here. We're gonna take a small turn south, because we're pretty far out. Just gonna try to keep an eye out, see if we see something. I'm headed back toward land, aren't I? No, I'm going. Okay. Meh. I want to buy a boat. That was my goal, to buy a boat, but it costs $500K, and you can't finance it. That would mean it would take all my money. Morning, Raya. Raya. I pronounce it, sorry. I don't think you can. Right now, at least yesterday, I took a boat. And I was at Sandy Shores. That's how I know I can't jump that ramp, because I tried it yesterday. I took a boat, and I tried to put gas in it, and the pump at the dock wasn't working. It wasn't giving me the option to pump gas. Because I don't think they've put boats in yet. Uh-oh, what's that? I see something. I see something off in the distance. Now, see, if I get off my boat, I'm afraid that I won't be able to get back on. It's happened a couple of times already. And I don't know if this is just a cocaine island, then I already know. It looks like a house, though, over there. Alright, let's see what we got here. See, when they keep telling me an island, I kept thinking Cayo Perico. Like, Cayo was in the map, but it wasn't on the map. But it's not. You know what? I can't say that. I haven't explored all of it. I think this is a cocaine island. Yeah, that's a cocaine island. I've been there before. Yeah, that's a cocaine island. There's nothing there except the coke leaves. I've tried. There's not sunflowers. Let's see. Please let my boat work. Let's see. At least the fog's gone. I don't know, this doesn't look, maybe I had it. Should I get out of the boat, knowing that I might have to swim back? I still think this is the boat. Well, wait. Are those the coke plants? I don't know. You know what? No risk, no reward. Let's see. Okay, well, I was able to get back in it. Let's see what we got here. Remember where we parked. Oh, I should have brought my toolbox. That'd be funny if you search these. Everyone's looking. Well, not everyone. But a couple of people are looking for a screen panel, and you get them in cars. It'd be funny if, like, it was here. Imagine buying this in Redline. Like, owning that. Like, having it inside property. Yeah, this is a coke island, because this is a coke. Yeah, that's the cocoa place. I've been here, I think. Still, doesn't hurt to check. Yep, there's the coke field. This is where you put everything in. So where's the actual plant? Oh wow, an old Molotov. Ah, here we are. Yep, 3 leaves. Okay. I'm still worried about my boat. Hi, Neil. Morning welcome. Oh, please, Lord. This is a long swim that I can outswim some sharks, not all. Oh, thank you. Thank. I was so afraid I was going to have to swim, because then I'd have to go skateboard to a garage, find another boat to continue this trip. Going down? All right. I'll probably stop in the marina in the city. You know, somewhere like around here. See about getting another boat. I kind of want to make sure I can see the land. Because I don't want them, you know, sending me back to land because I went too far out. That's a big cloud. It's true. Yeah. Sunflowers are, I still don't know. They might not be in. I'm still waiting. It will be something if, like, it changes. Like, they send out a message saying, okay, farms are fully operational. And then I go look at the food machine and it takes a completely different item. That's the only thing preventing me from buying it. I would go buy it right now if I find sunflowers. for something that I can't, like, you know, food oil and olive oil. I would need olives for that, don't you think? But food oil is not gonna be like, I don't think it was a recipe. I don't think anyone used it at Burger Shot. They sent me a list of all their recipes. I don't think food oil was on it. But if you're making French fries or, you know, frying anything, you would need food oil, I would think. That would just make sense. Like, that's an ingredient that you would need. Okay, I can see the city now, and we're still pretty good on gas, so I might not go to the marina. Yeah, the boats don't use a lot of gas. Alright, I should see the big dome in a few minutes. Oh, thank you, Undertaker. Hi, Austin. I am getting some good air. Morning, Nicholas. Alright, I'm not... Just because I don't see anything does not mean there's nothing out there. I'm surprised I'm not seeing the big dome. I guess it's one of those extra assets that has to load in when you're close to it. That's the big dome is where they had the presidential debate. Never. Alright, so I found one of the Coke Islands. But everybody knows where the Coke Islands is. Where are we going? We're boating. We're looking for deep sea mystery. I've been led to believe by a few people in the city that there is a mining spot on an island in the ocean. And as I've yet to find 3 ores, because I've kind of been told that they're not in the city yet, but not confirmed, I thought, why not? I can go look. They would go out a ways because coming toward the airport. Still don't see anything on the horizon. The thing is, they told me about the mining. Why I'm hesitant and why I'm kind of, they told me there was mining, but they told me they didn't know what was there. And right now, the pickaxe is the only available weapon to buy. So everyone has one. So when they said they didn't get anything, I'm kind of, you know, maybe they're telling the truth. Maybe they didn't have it. But most people carry a pickaxe now, because it's the only weapon available. I found an island, crazy, but it was one of the cocaine islands. Then I got a couple of leaves, and I'll give them away to whoever I run into today. And we're at the city now. That's the airport right there. Yeah, I know. Me and Hatchie went and explored there's a ship way out in the water. We didn't actually go on the ship, so if I can go on the ship, I'm gonna try to. Up there it is right there, I can see the ship. We didn't actually, like, Hatchie and me scuba dived around it. But we didn't actually go, like, that's the one where she scuba dived the entire chain all the way to the anchor and got sent back to land. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. There's no ambulance on, anyway. You might have seen a UFO. That would be interesting, though. Be the first person in the city to get abducted. It kind of would make sense, though. Yep. All right. Let's go see. I don't know what's gonna happen on this boat. I have no idea if they're hostile, because I know a couple of people over at Merryweather, which is a little bit over that way. If you go in there, they'll shoot you. They'll open fire on you when you go into a certain area. So I don't even know if I can get on this boat. There might not be a way to get up there. Okay. Yeah, I would not be surprised if he put a UFO in. Touchy, and I was up. Alright, like I don't know if I can get on this boat. I don't see, there might be a ladder. You cannot climb up the anchor. Oh, okay. So, I'm in the wrong boat. If I take a tugboat, I probably could get up there. Because a tugboat is very big. So the question is, do I ditch this boat and get a tugboat, or do I come back later? I'm going to probably come back later, because the tugboat is like the slowest thing. And there's no way I can search the rest of this area with a tugboat. It would take 2 days. I am watching my fuel. Don't believe me, I am. Alright, okay. See, if a city usually has Cayo Perico, it's this way. It's like a little bit like when you play the actual GTA and you have to fly south. Good morning, country boy. Alright, I am not seeing anything. Fog is coming back. Now, I don't think they were too truthful with me. I think they were fibbing. I don't know that, because I know the other Coke Island is right around here, and the third one is up here, like a little bit this way of the Arctic. I would love to be able to ask Natalie. Natalie's not in city, and she can't let anyone but EMS ride in the helicopter. I asked yesterday. I don't know if any of y'all were watching Elite yesterday, but I accidentally body slammed him. And Natalie had to come pick him up, and while she was there, I asked, can you bring me, can I take a ride in the helicopter? And she's like, nope, I'll lose my job. Alright. This is actually going a lot quicker than I thought it would. Like, I don't know why that happened. You have to, flex a muscle to punch people. I wasn't even fishing. Like the accidental punch. I wasn't even fishing at the time. I was just standing there. I threw a bag. And as soon as I threw the bag, it went and body slammed Lee. But look, that was, I raised my strength up. I didn't check to see if he was at full life, but if he was, then I one-punched him. I have a feeling once guns are released, like shotguns and machine guns, a lot of people are going to ditch parkour and go back to shooting. Because you have to shoot in first person now. And if you're shooting a machine gun or an AK, your recoil is gonna be just horrible. Alright, I should be seeing the Coke Island here in a few seconds. Man, I say either the gas gauge is broken or it really hasn't moved at all. I hope it's not broken. I had to swim from this island the first time I came out here. Yep, I did actually rob Reggie. I didn't take anything. I just wanted to see what he had. And if he had something nice, I was gonna take it and give it to Echo. He'd have been mad at me, but, you know, if he'd have tried to take it back, he'd have had to deal with Echo. He actually had a bet plushie. I almost took it, but at the last moment, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be that person. See, there's the other Coke Island. If y'all can see it way out in the distance, that's a cocaine island. I know that was it. Hi, DJ Christopher. But yeah, I know that right there is a Coke Island. I went over there and I cleaned it out. Got like 300 leaves. Then I figured, like, afterwards, I learned how to make the cocaine, and I was like, nah. And I think I gave all the leaves to Echo. I've given Echo quite a lot of drug stuff. Because even in the old city, I knew that, like, that's how I met Echo in the old city. She was selling drugs. And I was living in Mirror Park. French got to the police to go pick up Tommy and Bucket from the Arctic. Yeah. I've been to the Arctic, my lord. I spent about 5 hours up there when I saw it on the map. And I ended up dying because I froze to death in the water. I fell through the land. Alright, that's the Coke Island. So I'm gonna go out a little more. This is where I outran 3 sharks. I had to swim from that island to land. No, I asked them. I asked them if, is it the Arctic? And they're like, no. I said, is it the Coke? Do I see something over there? Is that something over there? No, I asked them if it was the Coke Island, and they're like, no, there was no Coke. And I said, it's not the Arctic, and they were like, no, do I see something over there? I don't know. Might just be a cloud. Stop for a quick... That's definitely land over there. That's definitely an island. Okay. Maybe they weren't. Or could this be the 3rd cocaine island? I don't remember them being so close to each other, though. Alright, where am I in... Okay, yeah. Well, hold on. No, this wouldn't be. This might... Huh. I know that other island was a Coke Island. I've been there multiple times. Being that night is falling is not gonna help me looking for this stuff. Okay. Yeah, no, but I asked them about the Arctic, and they were like, it might be. I don't remember them being this close to each other, though. But then again, I didn't go by boat. If this is the one that, Opie and French and Hatchie and all them went to in their stream, I scubaed out here. So, it could be that close. It doesn't hurt to check it. Yeah, that's gonna be at Coke Island. I can already tell you by the palm trees. Oh, I'd love to be abducted by a UFO right now. That'd be interesting. Let's see what they do. Maybe they have sunflowers. RLA with the aliens for sunflowers. Eventually, I'm gonna ask so many people in the city that they're gonna start asking support as well. Because the other day, I put out a 100K bounty. 100K bounty for people who can tell me where sunflowers are. I had no intention of paying them. I'd be like, tell me where they are. I'll go there, and if they're there, I'll send you the money. And then I would never send them the money. Yeah, I think this is Oak Island. You can't. Like... Oh, I thought that was a rock. I was like, wait a minute. But you have to have a pilot's license to buy a plane. This looks too big to be a Coke Island. I thought the Coke Island was... Yeah, the Coke Island's up here. I don't know what this is. Watch this be bet facility from 1.8. It might be at Coke Island. I'm gonna put my... Just in case I find something. Or just in case there's wildlife. Alright, remember where we parked. I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest. Alright, there's a path. I'm gonna wander the woods for a few minutes. Nope. Okay, I see lights. Oh, it's a Coke Island. Yep, because here's the Coke. Let's take a pocketful. Is there 4 Coke Islands? Oh, thank you. I don't know if it's Chanon or Tanon. I hate not being able to pronounce people's names. But thank you. Yep. This Coke? Yeah, okay. I was about to say, it's that, like it's not, it just was out on its own somewhere. Okay. The police are alerted when you collect these leaves. And now that they have helicopters, they can actually come out here. And if they did come out here, the police know I'm looking for sunflowers. That's what I'd tell them. I'd be like, here, you can have the leaves. I'm looking for sunflowers. I talked to Ryan, or no, Seth. When I was asking about restaurants, I talked to Seth, and apparently getting a license is going to be extremely expensive. Like, I'm talking, from what I think I remember, something like $2 million. And you can't buy a plane or a helicopter without a license. You have to have it to even see how much the other stuff's gonna cost. There's just too much potential for people buying a helicopter and then just flying it into people. Or it's pronounced Steve. But there's too much potential for people to abuse the system. It's why a lot of cities don't have helicopters and planes. Well, I mean... Oh. Speaking of planes... Look and see if there's anything inside it. But, you know, in our world, outside the Matrix, you know how much a plane costs just to maintain and operate? You know, there's a reason we don't all own them. But I get why they're doing it. Redline 1.8, like, if you knew what you were doing, you could get set up pretty fast. Within 2 months in Redline 1.8, Aria already had like 600,000. But in 2.0, they want to, they want you to be doing things. They don't want you to just like what I did. If they'd have known I would have made that much money fishing, it would have been nerfed long ago. Oh, thank you, God. I thought it was gonna tell me no. So 2.0 seems to be, I'm not gonna say a longer grind, but it definitely, they want things to take longer. And I get that because it's more rewarding. The cars are 400, it's 400,000 for a club. That car should be in the beginning cars of Roxwood. But when you buy it, there's that sense of accomplishment that I did it. I finally got it. When I bought my ZR350, I put it on a payment plan. I'll never again use finance. I don't see how Ralph keeps buying cars on finance. He is just throwing money away. I get it, though. It's his money, though. My opinion is, but whatever he wants to do with it, more power to him. But because you end up paying an additional $80,000 if you finance. So now that car has cost you basically $500K instead of $400. And I was worried when I bought mine. I was worried that I'd lose it, that I'd pay and I'd miss a payment. So 2 days after I bought it, I just paid it off. I went fishing for 6 hours and finished paying it off. You know what? I might try something real quickly. Let's drop anchor for a second. You are not in a valid area to fish. So if they want to introduce deep sea fishing, how can I fish if I can't fish? Yeah, Redline did. Well, a lot of it had to do with, like I said, Redline 1.8, if you knew what you were doing, you could be a millionaire pretty quickly. You had to work at it. Don't get me wrong. You had to work. You had to grind like I grind. But it was 100% doable. And then you could just buy whatever car you want. Or the more dangerous thing was, you buy your way into a gang. You find the gang that's down bad, and you just be like, well, you know what? I'll give you $300K if you let me join and do something. And there were a few gangs that were like that. Alright, it's getting harder for me to see. But I'm almost all the way around. I thought this would take a lot longer. Uh-oh. No, that's water. I thought that was the land in front of me, but it's a wave. So I guess there are 4 Oak Islands. Because I know there's one up north, a little bit east or west of the Arctic. We can't find them. The underwater crates? First off, I don't have bolt cutters. I can get bolt cutters now, though. Because, I was in the gym. And I think Lauren was streaming it. They broke into the prison, and Haley helped them. And Haley let them out the prison, so I could actually get JoJo to make a pair of bolt cutters for me. Because I know they can do that now. Alright, see, I'm going straight out. I'm not even going by land anymore. Yeah, I was going straight out the map. Yeah, I can't even see the land anymore. Oh, hold on. Is that Mount Gordo over there? No. But now that I know that I can't, I tried bribing Natalie. And now, if I'm good with, I guess I don't want to insult anyone, so let me just name names. I'm good with Maka, Tommy, Bucket, Elite, Lauren, and I guess Opie and French know who I am, but we haven't really interacted. But French and Lauren and Elite and Opie, they're not going to pull out a helicopter if I just want to go searching. They're not going to do that for me. Which is fine. Okay, I can see Mount Gordo now in the distance. I'm headed back, and let's go a little north. Yeah, if I gave Nat a car, she might, but I don't want to spend $400,000 to discover everything I already know. Made Bucket laugh when I told him you KO'd her. I didn't mean to. Like, I don't want that reputation. Even though I am working toward it. I will say that. I have not done anything with my skill tree yet. I wonder if they fixed it. Let's see. My crafting one, not my... I went and got these yesterday. This one and this one. That's all. No, this one. I'm sorry. I went and got this, and I think I got this one. Yeah. I got these two. But with crafting, they haven't fixed it. See, I can't do this. I have this one now. But I can't even learn this one until this is fixed. Because it won't let me select it. I can only select this one, and I've already learned it. And I talked with Wade. Good morning, Jesus. I talked with Wade, and he said, on level 1 of bladed crafting, pretty much all I can make is the glass shank and the toothbrush shank. To get the razor blade, I'm gonna have to go to level 3. But interesting enough, Wade said no one in his party went into they all went into guns. So he said if he needs bladed weapons made, he'd pay me to make them. Oh, and I told Maka last night. Maka now knows that I went bladed weapons. Will he tell anyone? I don't know. But I figure if I tell Ralph and Bucket, then they'll tell, hey, you know, y'all can take this. We have someone who will make bladed weapons for us. I just need the skill tree to be worked on. I got a message back from them. If I bought the skill tree reset, that's not going to fix it. They've already tried it. Because I was willing to spend the $300K if they'd reimburse me. To see if it fixed me and I could take everything. But they said no. They said something. It's a developer update. So I don't know if it's like Redline staff has to update it or whoever created the script. Because if they bought the script, then they have to wait for the person who made it to update it. Yeah, I know, they're moving. I'm not bothering them. I went last night and got the coal for Ralph. I just went and mined it. That's where I met up with Wade. I was Wade, Riley, and the other guy. I never remember his name. Yeah, but they're more... I watched a little bit of Opie when they were having that meeting. I don't think they're gonna go blunt or bladed weapons. I don't think they're gonna... They're talking about explosives, electrics, and ammunition. That's the skill tree they're more interested in. Alright, I'm not seeing anything. But then again, I'm still kind of on the map. Let's see, am I going? Yeah, okay. I know they're moving into the headquarters, and actually somebody in... It wasn't... I think it was French's chat, because I went back to see something. And they were talking about they were talking about adding Mac and someone else into the boys. I can't remember who they were talking about, but I know one of them was Mac and the other one was It wasn't Kendrick. Oh, Trey. I'm sorry, Matt. Yeah, put Mac and Kendrick. Mac and Trey. And somebody in French's chat posted, invite Aria. She can be your legal face of a business. He didn't say anything to it. I didn't expect him to, but I was like, I never thought people would be mentioning me. Okay, I see something up here that is not the Arctic. But I think that might be the other island. Joey would not join the boys. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And it isn't because... I guess I would say he'd have to have Haley and more than likely Levi go with him, and they'd have to make room. There's only a certain amount of people you can be in the game. I think there's only 8. I think you don't, yeah, this is the other, okay, this is the Coke Island I knew about first. That I first went to, I meant. So yeah, this is the one where they went on their stream too. That Hatchie took them to. I knew it was up here somewhere. There's the Arctics, right? Yeah. Yep. Morning, Nick. Nicotine, would you join the boys if they asked you to? If they came to you and said, hey, we want you to join the boys, would you? I put him on the spot. He comes in chat and I instantly put him on the spot. I don't know, because it's a smart move. Especially if you're streaming. It's a very smart move. But I don't know if... I can't speak for Joey. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Can I ask a question?
Maybe.
Where do you sell the video games and the cameras and everything? Do you know?
I know that some stuff can be sold in the old Beck prison, where they buy
we're
the
right
vans.
here. Yeah,
Oh, you're there?
we're here, but it's not here. It says like it won't buy the games and the things like video
Oh no,
cameras.
he doesn't buy everything.
Yeah. So, do you happen to know where to sell the games and video cameras at all?
No, the video games I think are used for something else.
I see. Do you know specifically what this guy buys? Just like roughly.
He buys like in my guess, because I've only dealt with him like 2 or 3 times. He buys like the house robbery type items.
Oh, okay. I see.
Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think.
No, it's okay. No, don't worry about it. Whatever I talk to you, it's no one else. Don't worry about it.
Okay, are y'all looking for anything today?
No, I'm just helping one person to sell their stuff, but I thought that this guy would be able to sell to buy those stuff, but apparently no.
I know there's a man on the top floor who buys the body parts too.
The top floor, the rooftop, you mean?
No, like the highest floor. There's a doctor, and
the illegal doctor. Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think he buys the body parts from the grave robbing as well.
Wait, what is the other guy says in which room? So I'm in front of the illegal doc, so we might be on the wrong place then.
Oh, well, the second floor, they have a man who buys stuff.
We'll try that guy then.
Yeah, it's he buys like the microwaves and the TVs and that kind of stuff.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Yep.
Hello, Lee. Here's the trick, right? I do know what to do with the video games. I do know what they do. You can't sell them. You do something with them. But I'm not telling anyone that. I'm keeping that information to myself. Morning, Lee. Yeah, same with me, Nick. I am not a shooter. I think I'm an okay driver. Up the fog's back. I'm an okay driver, but not a shooter. Not at all. But I guess I like... you know what? I'm not going to say that. I grind for them already. I was about to say I like my freedom, but I grind for them anyway. Up. Okay. I'm not going into a storm. I thought I just saw lightning. Because now I'm going up toward... And now I'm back over here. I started over here. I got as far as here. Now I'm all... But I don't think this island exists, y'all. I think they lied to me. There is a lot of misinformation. Yep, if Joey wants to join, I just don't see Joey joining without Haley. And especially now that Haley's doing crime stuff. But I guess her being a cop would be, you know, JoJo would make a good fit into the boys. I'd agree. I don't know if Opie would like Mac to join. I don't know if Mac would join. Yeah, I'm having trouble. I might go back. Yeah, my gas has not moved at all. I hope y'all all see this. Like, I'd used no gas. At all. Okay, I'm seeing land. Now I see land. I'm gonna have to go over this way. I can't see anything. I'm gonna be driving blind. So let's go back over here. And we'll see how close we can get to the garage. I probably could have jumped that hill right there. Where is this? Oh no, no. Yeah, if I can jump a hill like right here. Okay. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, was that? I mean... Okay, this is the foundry stuff. Come on, make it. Get out. Oh, I didn't make it. I can climb this. You know, I didn't look. I'm running on the water. See, over in the other side of Roxwood, I was on this part of the land. You know what I didn't think? What if I can't get over this hill? This will be interesting. That'd be funny, though. I mean, I don't think I can get over this. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I'll just go down here to the foundry. You know what? I'm gonna use this because this is a Skyrim horse. It usually can go straight up mountains. Yep, there you go. The Skyrim horse wins again. Yeah, I don't think they were telling the truth, because they didn't say anything about it being near Roxwood. And that's something I think they would have told me. Yeah, this skateboard is very OP. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. We can't crush cars here. Apparently the police can. But I don't know if they have. But, as yesterday, all of y'all saw, and I did, in fact, end up buying the BMX. I did not buy the cruiser bike. Not yet, anyway. But I bought the BMX, and I left it out. Yeah, I used it earlier to get to the boat. But, let's go. I spent about 2 hours yesterday robbing my farm. So I got a bunch of blueprints for weird things. I got blueprints that I'd never seen before, but Maka tells me they're not really that good. And apparently, if I open the mail with someone who has the highest luck, I have a better chance of getting the rare blueprint. Like, let's see. I changed up my vehicles, sorted some things. This is not the vehicle I needed. You know what? I could put this in here, though. I do not want to get caught. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, that sucks. My scuba tank. I keep all my quick things I need in here. Nope. Man, these weigh a lot. Put this in here, though. That's the problem with having a bunch of cars. End up spending the time looking for them. I'll put it in there. But I got old phone hack, which just apparently allows you to use your phone in prison. Oh yeah, if y'all saw that, Ralph wasn't in the PD for more than, what, 10 minutes and he already... Destruction of property. He barreled into my farm, took my fence out, and then the cop that was training him had to give me money to pay for the fence. Yeah, nah, I ain't playing. Alright, let's see. I'll skateboard to it. Oh, is the mechanics open? That's a question. No, but police are here now. But yeah, he came just like jumping, took out my fence, and then was asking why I was stealing, and he knows, believe me, Ralph knows that I'm allowed to steal from there. And so I saw, and I told the cop, in my eyes, he hit one of my cows, but then it magically appeared behind us. And I told the cop who's gonna pay for my broken fence. And, he paid me $200. That guy's been Snowy has been fishing for like at least 3 hours. I haven't talked to Snowy in a little bit. Hey, Snowy.
Hi.
Are the fish biting?
Kinda.
Ah, you been okay? I haven't seen you in a few days.
Yeah, I've just been fishing.
Well, you fish here. I usually don't fish in the lake anymore.
Yeah.
I stick to the lake. Anything?
Yeah. No.
Alright, well, thank you. I'll see you later then. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. I'm just fishing, retired, and waiting to hear back on a business plan.
Oh, what business?
A restaurant.
Which one?
Any.
Oh. I
applied for Sandy. I applied for the Sandy restaurant, but... Yeah, it's whether I get it or not.
I went to talk to him about opening a little small dessert restaurant, and they didn't seem very interested.
Yeah, because they're not allowed to change buildings just now.
I know.
Which I'm fully aware of.
Well, I mean, supposedly, though, they're letting someone have a coffee shop. And they told me they weren't opening.
No, they're not. They're not. They haven't announced anything about any businesses. So whoever's told you about a coffee shop's talking bollocks.
Okay, well, it's the Supreme
The
Judge.
only businesses that can be done right now are burger shop. Obviously, you've got the Purple Dinosaur, Rex's Diner, and then you've got the other one in Polito. They're the only ones that are there right now.
Okay, well, if they do open up a coffee shop, I'm gonna sue the government.
Why?
Because they told me that they weren't gonna do that, and they lied to me at a federal capacity.
They told me that the buildings that are there are the only ones that can offer out just now.
Okay.
Maybe at a later date they can add new buildings, but that's all they said to me.
They hinted to me that maybe Rex's might not stay, and they might open this behind us.
Yes, I know, because funnily enough, guess what building I use as my business plan?
This one right here.
This one right here, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. You and me had a conversation. Well, good luck to you.
It was this building I used for my business plan, and they said, look, if we can't have that building straight away, would you be happy with the purple dinosaur? I was like, well, yeah. It's not like the first time I've done it. I was hoping for full sit-down smoked meats type thing, you know.
Well, I own a farm. If you need help, I can, you know, see what I can do.
I know.
Well, all right then. Have a good day, Snowy.
Yeah, you too.
Tell your daughter I said hi.
Will do.
Athena is his daughter. And I like Athena. She's nice to Arya. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. I hope you have good news today. I know you're going to the doctor. Yeah, well, I understand them opening those. I understand opening Redline Garage and, you know, but, I mean, I asked them to open up, like, a separate location, and they told me the same thing, that they only have those 3 available. So, in city, this is the BMX. It doesn't, like, I'm not too impressed with it. Let me put it that way. Not too impressed with it, but I wanted to make it darker blue. I don't want it to be light blue. It does kind of match my outfit, though. I will say that. But in city, if they... No, he's trying to stay clean until he can get the restaurant. Because they're not supposed to give. It's in the rules. You're not supposed to give restaurants to criminals. That would be the basis of the lawsuit. So in the city, is it Echo gets a coffee shop? She's a known felon. So if they give her a business specifically for her, and then they told me they wouldn't, then it's not a suable offense. I can make a complaint. But yeah, that's why. Everybody who think they could would try to own a business. And it is job. Like a lot of Snowy knows what's involved in running the business in this city. You know, it's not just I go in the back, cook something, and then we'll, you know, serve it. No. It's like a full contact sport. You got to get involved. You have to have multiple people there. It's not just, you know, you can't do it by yourself. Or if you do it by yourself, you're going to be there for a while. Can you buy my ice cream? Let's see if they got no oil, no batteries. Okay. I don't really need the battery. I got 100 and something of them. But I don't need them. I need the oil. But a lot of people, I have a feeling that a lot of people applied for businesses. But if they actually got them, they wouldn't know how to run them. I'm not saying they wouldn't run them, but I'm going to say I think they would think that they could just go there by themselves. I knew if I opened up a little small restaurant, even if it's a little small pop-up, I would need at least 2 other people. All right, let's see. I had another idea for today too, and I'm trying to remember what it was. You know what? I do want to go to the foundry in the city to see if quartz can be used. Because I can't make it. Like, I can't cut it like Ralph has to cut the diamonds. You can't cut quartz. So I don't know what it's used for, and I want to know what it's used. Well, that's probably what they'll do, Anon, and 100%. They're not going to expunge the records. Right now, DOJ's not even interested in expunging. It'll come. For right now, you have to wait. I think it was 30 days. You had to wait before you can get an expungement. And the city's only been open. Today's our 1-month anniversary. You know, it opened on the 20th of last month. Now, I'm not saying she shouldn't get it. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is, for my character, if they do that for her and show special treatment, I have a legitimate complaint with the government. And it would just be interaction. It wouldn't be me actually, like, trying to sue to get it. Running a restaurant was just an idea, but if somebody who wants to do it, like Snowy wants to do it, he wants to own a restaurant, let him run it. And me and him, we had a long conversation one day when I was fishing at the lake, and he had an idea of what he wanted to do with that restaurant. So I wouldn't try to take that away from him. He had an idea. Like, I didn't have an idea. So in my opinion, Snowy probably will get Rex's Diner. And then the other two, well, the one in the city is just a glorified fast food restaurant. It's just fast food simulator. And I don't know about the one in Polito, Greasy Joe's. I think they said that that's just going to be an Up and Atom, which is also another fast food. I like the idea of a sit-down restaurant. See, my thing, and I need to figure it out, they have a guy here who buys material. But I don't know what he buys. I've never been able to sell to this guy. He's never... I come with everything, and he's like, I'm not interested. But I don't know if he just wants, like, ingots and stuff like that. Let's see. Alright, ore breaking. See, I don't see quartz anywhere. I would think glass, but mineral. Let's see. No. Okay, ring. Amethyst barrel is barrel. Rhodium. I don't even know where half of this stuff is. Crystal. Quartz. Okay, so it is used in jewelry making. Amber. Yeah, we found out yesterday amber can be used to make this. So I don't know where blue diamonds are. I don't know where crystal, boardroom, barrel. I don't know where any of that is. Yeah, that's true. The food van is an idea. That is a good idea. And I don't know, like, I don't... As long as Snowy got paid for it, he probably would let me do it. But that's the issue, is somebody's gonna want, like, half of the profits when I'm using my farm to make it and I'm selling it myself. I'm doing all the work and they're gonna want half the profits just because their name is on a van. That's the hesitation I got. It's like listening to the boys last night trying to figure out how to do the gang accounts and all that. It's just an easy situation. Ugh. Ow. In my opinion, you take 25% of all the money you make. If like Bucket was saying, take 25, or Tommy said it, take 25% of all the money you make and put it into the boys, the gang fund. Wow, fences do not like me on a skateboard. Well, that's the same thing, though. Lee, I wanted the dessert shop to be a RP thing. I wanted it to be RP based. That's why I didn't want the big restaurant. That's why I wanted the Sandy Shores restaurant to be in the hospital, because they're not using it. And it would lead to other... Oh, Jesus. I thought that was a trucker coming to run me over. I get it. I don't know. I'm just gonna be like that, but... If somebody was like, you're gonna use your ingredients on your farm, you're gonna go out and sell it, you're gonna use my van. Well, okay, I'll literally give you 10% because I'm just using your name. That's it. Because I'd probably end up having to buy the food van. I'd give them 10% of whatever I made. Because I'm doing all the work, I'm using all my materials. But they're not gonna like that. Now wait a few months and the people who are millionaires, they won't care. I have a feeling, though, that restaurants are not gonna be big money. They're not gonna be the big money makers that everyone thinks they will be. I don't know, though. JP, thank you. Thank you, JP. JP Raid. Welcome in. Oh, you just missed me boating around the map, finding nothing. That's not true. That's not true. I did find 4 islands. So I'm gonna do a round of trash because I need to play. I should probably... Let's see. Do I know anyone who would do trash? That would be awake right now. Snowy wouldn't want to do it. I could call the guy that called me. Oh. Chatty, you're gonna have to give me a second. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you. Sorry about that. I don't know anyone. You know what? I can call this guy.
Your call has been forwarded.
Aw, he's already not in the city. Alright, let's see. I don't know if we can fish in the Arctic. It might tell me that it's not a fishing, but I could definitely try it. I mean, definitely. See, I would call the Lost, but they wouldn't give me the bags. They'd be like, no, we're keeping all of ours. And the same thing with Ralph. He would want to keep all of his. I don't think I could call. I don't think anybody's on that would help. It's funny. Go tell them all. They all call me for help, but when I need help, I have to do it alone. Yep. Arctic, I found the 4 islands, though. I didn't actually know about the 4th cocaine one, though. I thought there were only 3. So I did actually learn something today. That one that I was like, no, they can't be that close together. I didn't know about that pop. I might have said I did, thinking, just in the moment, but now I'm thinking about it. I don't think I knew that was there. When I do trash, when it's by myself, it's quicker to pick up the bags that are just laying out than it is to search the cans. So I just do this. Could be here for a few minutes. I had an old route. Back in 1.8, we couldn't search the cans. So I had a route I did. Yeah, I don't know if you can, because I think there's certain areas you can fish in. most like the coasts along there, I think it's wherever you can stand. And technically, the game wouldn't count standing on a boat as standing. You'd be standing on something. Because there's a couple of other places that, like, logically I should be able to fish. But I can't. I tried fishing in Mirror Park, in the lake in Mirror Park. That was one of the first places I went to try to fish. It'd be funny. Because originally I was just gonna work, get the money, and then buy the house I had in 1.8. But then I started, no. Then I saw that the farm was available and no one was buying them, so I was like, well, I could do that. And then there was so much to do in Sandy and Roxwood that I was like, you know what, I'll go to the city when I need to, but I'm gonna stay up here and see what all they got. And I will admit, I'm kind of running out of things to do up there. I'm venturing into the city a little more. Alright. And then I go across the street and there's a ton of bags over here. I need those plates. Oh, Eddie told me he had 100 copper plates. And then when he checked yesterday, he had none. So he thinks he threw them away. Which I understand. Because I've thrown away quite a few things that now I could use. Because I needed the room. I know everybody's like, telling me in city, go rent an apartment, go buy, But for my story-wise, I have that big camper, and I live on my farm. I actually thought about I have 2 meth kits. And I've actually thought about making one. Not making meth. Well, maybe later, You never know where life will take you. But just to have it. 2.0 is so different from 1.8. It's not even close. And they did a fantastic, phenomenal job. In 1.8, you found something that made you money. And that's all you did. That's all you did. Here, there's so many different things to do. So many different ways to make a good living. I haven't even tried trucking or logging. Like, I remember those were the 2 things that were making the most. And apparently logging still, people say, is still the best. A bunch of people say that logging's still the best way to make money, like it's better than fishing. Hey, kitty! Yeah, I know where all the hidden trash bags. Where'd the cat go? Aw. But yeah, 2.0, I mean, if y'all have a PC and you're on the fence about it, I definitely would suggest this one. I definitely would suggest it. Alrighty. Yeah, trash takes a while, but if you had 4 people, like we had 4 people, we'd be at like 60%. And I would go to the trash cans, like the dumpsters. If I had more than 1 person, I definitely would be getting the dumpsters. Oh, why didn't you pick that up? But yeah, 2.0 is, like I said, I recommend it to everyone. I am behind the truck. That's one thing in 1.8, you could stand right here and put a trash bag in the trash truck. Thought it was funny. Also, in 1.8, trash trucks, see the license plate? They weren't randomly generated in 1.8. They had a specific set number. The problem is that cars also had those numbers. So there was a couple of times I'd pull out a trash truck that had like a S-Class engine. that could go 140 miles down the road. It was pretty good, too. A cop pulled me over and asked me if I knew how fast I was going, and I said 60. And he goes, you were doing 150. And I told him the trash truck topped out at 60. It couldn't go faster than that. And even though it was going 140, you know, everyone knew the trash trucks only do 60. So he kind of had to let me go because I could prove that a trash truck can only do 60. All I had to do was get out, get another one that wasn't souped up. You also could find stuff in the glove box and in the back. They had bandages, water, and money. And if, like, you got one of those cars, whatever was in the guy's trunk, you could take out of the back of the garbage truck. That'd be scummy. Because I found a medic's car. I want to say, I'll be honest, I think it was a French's car. Because it had $1 million in the back that I could have just yoinked. And no one would have known. But I called Jake. I called the police and told them to come look because I thought it was. I played it off like it was stolen. And even Jake was like, "What the hell?" Because there was defibrillators, there was all kind of medical gear, guns, police, body armor. And he was like, "That's not supposed to be in here." So we just put the truck up, and I got another one. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. If you start stealing out of people's cars, then a lot of people will start not trusting you. Like I asked Maka yesterday, could I go into the house, look at the advanced bench to see what I need to craft things? And he's like, no. But he said they all made an agreement to not let anyone in the house, and I can talk to Ralph. And I'm gonna do that today when he's on. Because if I can get a list of the stuff I need for, like, bolt cutters and wrenches, I could just go get that stuff and, like, have them. The bolts are going to be the issue. But I hope all of y'all watching, I hope y'all are having a good day. It's funny, yesterday, I had to get off, and I'm looking for someone, and we raided Enzo. And not, I think, 2 or 3 minutes after I ended my stream, Joey started. And I've been trying to raid Joey. Because he helped me out in 1.8. He really did help me out with a lot of stuff. So I wanted to raid him just so, you know, he doesn't need it. He has consistently more people watching him. But, you know, he was a big help in 1.8. Him and Haley and all of Grove Street, to be honest. Because I hung out near Grove Street. They didn't bother me. They would talk to me. They would, you know, be friendly. Oh, I need to pull my truck up. And that's what I was looking for. Because without that, I probably wouldn't be in Redline. Because I was getting no interactions with anyone. Later on today, I'm probably gonna go. I don't know if my chat broke or nobody. There we go. I was gonna say, I don't know if my chat broke or if I can't see. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna end up having to ask to go into their new place, and I know that's not gonna go over well. But like I said, the only person that should have a problem with me going into their house is French. Oh. And the reason he would have a problem is because he doesn't really know me that well. But all of the rest of them, I'm good with. Like, Lauren loves me because I sold her that bench for half of what it costs. It is, but I'm more outgoing. That's the thing. In 1.8, I didn't run up to everybody and start talking to them. And a lot of that had to do with being deaf. And all of them, you know, wearing helmets and masks, and I couldn't. And a lot of them wouldn't take them off. Like Trey. Trey would not take his horse mask off to talk to me. So what am I supposed to do? You know? I can't do anything with him at all. So while a lot of people thought the deaf character was a good idea, it did limit what I could do. There were drawbacks. It wasn't all just, you know, great job. That's why I got the hearing aids. It's gonna change. Did I just run across the street for those 3 bags when I need to park over there anyway? Sorry, y'all. I'm having a green-haired moment. Like, I'm gonna park right there, but yet I ran across the street to get them all. Yep, having a green-haired moment. Trey actually interacted with my other character, and the only time he was punching locals at the beach, trying to get his strength up because he wanted parkour, and he thought my character was an NPC, so he went to punch me, and I took my hammer out and knocked him out. So then I took him to the hospital, and on the way back, I was gonna bring him back to the beach. And he's like, yeah, bring me back to the beach. And then about 10 seconds into the ride, he's like, you know what, just bring me to a garage instead. I later found out he stole everything in my glove box. I had a bunch of jewelry in my glove box and he stole it all. But I don't, you know, that's Trey. But I haven't really interacted with him that much. You know, when he comes in the city, he has ideas. He knows what he wants to do. He's looking to make a video. And that's, you know, commendable. Yeah, I wanted to go back and beat him with the hammer again, but by that time he was gone. I went to the beach when I found out he wasn't there. It's fine. Jewelry was really, really easy to make in 1.8. It took you like 20 minutes to make 100 rings. I think that's why the mining, they did it the way they did. Now it's just like, I was talking to Wade, and I figured to make wires from scratch will take 4 oils and 1 coal. And I think they did it hard like that because mining in 1.8 was one of the easiest ways to make money. You just go mine 100 carbon and then sell it. It took you maybe an hour. So now it's a lot difficult for mining. All the things in 1.8 that made you a lot of money don't make you a lot of money anymore. And we need that, though. I'll be honest with you, a lot of people might complain that it's, you know, it's more grindy when they told us there's going to be less of a grind, which, you know, April Fool's Day, I guess. But it gives us something to do. How many times in 1.8, I was about to say, what the heck? How many times in 1.8 did y'all watch somebody and they're just doing nothing? They're just kind of hanging out looking for stuff to do. You don't have that now. Everybody's doing something. Everybody, it's great. It's a great time to be streaming in Redline. Yeah, I know the boys are back. They should have played that. I know they get demonetized. But if one of them would have just played The Boys Are Back in Town in the background, that would have been hilarious. Or make a short, you know. Cherry pick a bunch of and you check up on the drill. I have to wait for Hatchie. That's the thing about the drill blueprint. I have to wait for Hatchie, and she's not helping. She's not being very forthcoming with information. But I will try. I will try to talk to her today about it. If I could get to their bench, then I can look for myself. And I would just take screenshots and then later on write it in my notes. Because technically I could say I saw it. But the problem is I don't know anyone. Well, no. Wade said he might have some of those blueprints. I'm going to have to get with Wade too. Wade's going to want money for that though. My thing is, you're probably going to need the electronics to make it, since it's a crafting item, you might need electronics, since it's a laser. Or a drill, you know? And I don't have that yet. That's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get the plates to go turn into wires. That way I can get the level up. Even though I can't. I don't know. There, the skills glitch, the one I have where I can't take certain things, like this right here, are saying, it's been enough people have made it to higher levels now that it's becoming a very widespread thing. So I feel it will be addressed very soon. Very soon they will be doing something about it. Because most people, I've come to find out, are like level 20, 21. They're not level 50s and 60s, like I am. Like, when it affects French or OP, the next day we'll probably have a fix. I'm hoping. But yes, keeping people engaged, yes. Not everybody can grind the way I grind, and I get that. You know, I'm lucky to be able to. And it is luck. Because I could have a patient that needed 24/7 care, monitoring. I had one already. Where I might have had, besides sleeping, I might have had maybe 2 hours every day to myself. Maybe that's why they gave me this patient. She was a very nice lady. I miss her. That's the one downside about the job. A lot of your friends are older, and you lose a lot of them. Alright, let's get this trash done. Let's get off that stuff. I don't want to bring anyone down. It's Tuesday morning. Like, I'm trying to think. Hey, Manju. I'm trying to think. I watched Raw last night for the first time. We put it on. And I can't even remember anything that happened. Like, I'm trying to think of what happened last night on Monday Night Raw. And I can't even remember. I am. The problem with asking... That's the problem with asking other people. You know, we all have our own things. Now, if he's at the bench, he'd have no problem being like, okay, I could look. But if he's mining coal, by the time he gets back to the bench, he's not going to remember. I would love to start getting the benches, and I think it's about time. I think it's about time I started looking into... Oh, you're going to be underneath. Oh, come on. Can I get this one on the slide? I'm gonna start trying to get the benches on the, you know, slide. Like, start with the basic one. Yeah, nothing exciting on Raw. It just, you know... I think the one thing I remember is AJ Styles came out to talk to Gunther. That's the only thing I remember, and that was the very first segment. I like Gunther. His wrestling, he's a good villain. He is a great villain. I saw a video of him, one of his first matches in indie wrestling. He's lost a lot of weight. He was a big boy. Not Otis big, but he was a big boy. So was Damian Priest in his indie days. He was a big boy. They thought he was Samoan at first because he came in. Alright, see, we're getting there. We're at 74%. And it might be faster. I think it takes longer to pick up the trash from the actual cans. Because here, I just pick it up and run back, throw it in. I need to find people to do trash. That's my problem I'm facing now. The problem I'm facing in Redline now is everybody wants me to do something for them, but I have no one that's willing to help me do that. That's the issue I'm running into. Like, I don't expect Ralph or the boys or something to drop everything and help me, right? I don't expect that. But if I call, someone that I help, like, let's say Matt Clifton, I've been giving him wires. If I call him and be like, hey, can you come help me do this? They're all like, no, I'm busy. But then they call me and expect me to drop everything I'm doing. And that's probably what I'm going to have to do. I'm probably going to have to stop helping everyone until they start wanting to help me. I don't want to do that, though. I don't know. It's one of the drawbacks of starting 5M by yourself. Like, if I had 2 or 3 friends that joined me, we'd all be in the city, we could all be playing together. But since I joined by myself, I have to prove everything. Yeah, he was a big boy. Yeah. Ah ha ha. And maybe he is. I don't know. But yeah, the problem I'm coming into in 2.0. In 1.8, I didn't expect anyone to help. No one even knew who I was. They knew me as the deaf girl, that's it. Yeah, I know, but you see, I'm just using him as an example. But, like, in 1.8, Elite wouldn't even have tried to mispronounce my name. He'd just been like, oh, the green-haired girl. That's what everybody called me, the green-haired girl. Now he's mispronouncing my name, which I think is funny. I do not have an issue with that. But, like, I'd like to be included in other things. I'd like, someone to offer, hey, do you need anything? Because everyone, whenever I've walked up to anyone, when have I not asked, are you looking for anything? I'm not expected to be invited to dinner, but if I want to do trash, in the afternoon, I could be like, hey, can you help me do trash? They'll all be like, no, we're busy. So I think I'm going to have to start telling people that I'm busy and I can't help them. Otherwise, they're just going to, they'll never do anything. They'll just consider me a grinder. And I do not want to be listed in someone's phone as a grinder ever again. That is, in my opinion, that is extremely disrespectful. But to be honest, I have the money. I have the money to just buy what I need. I mean, my farm, y'all haven't seen my farm. I got even more money up there now. I'll probably have $1 million in it before they even open up the farms. So I have the money to buy everything, but then you don't get to experience everything. I mean, if I just did a stream of 5 hours where all I did was sit at my farm and had people deliver me stuff, I would have 1 viewer and it would be me. In that cardboard, no, not that cardboard, this chair, okay? This chair in 1.8 killed me. I don't know how. I ran past it. It moved, and it instantly said you were dead. Don't know how that worked. Yep, I try to help everyone. I'm trying just to build a good reputation. That way, if I owned a restaurant, people would come to me. People would be like, they'd rather come see me than... I hate to say it, I love Snowy, but if me and him owned a restaurant in Sandy and we're open at the same time, I think a lot more people would be willing to come to mine. It's just, putting yourself out there. I understand the me's. Is there 5 bags here? There's only 4. There's 5. Okay. I understand the me's. Don't get me wrong. I 100% understand that. And for the most part, if I joined a gang, I'd have people helping. But I'm not... Yeah, I honestly, I'm not doing that. I'm not helping. I'm not doing 1,000 coal for 10K. Somebody paid me 40K for 400 coal. 10K for 100. Now, that same person said they will never do it again, but they did it once. So, if they want 1,000 coal a day, number one, they better be willing to go down there and help me. And number two, they better offer me at least 50K. I am kind of getting a little... I don't care about him paying me. It's more about networking for me than it is the money. You know, it's more about them knowing that they can rely on me if they need something. Them, you know, trust. That's it. It's more about them being like, hey, let Ari go into the house to use the machine. She won't screw us. It's not a bad thing, you know, to have people think good of you. But I don't want them walking over me at the same time. Okay, y'all are gonna have to move. Yeah, y'all are gonna have to move. Y'all are like all up in the way. I don't know why they can't. I don't know if they can't move that trailer or I don't know. It's not even rendered. It's just like, I mean, look at the wheels. It's like a Minecraft trailer. And there we go. I'm not gonna do another trad. I was gonna do like 2 or 3, but I'll wait. And later on today, there'll be people doing trash, and I can ask them if I can join. And I'll tell them I'll pay $20 for bags. Did I get any bags? Oh, I got 26. Okay, let's see what I got. I do that after Elite left. I thought Opie was funny because one of them, Opie or Lauren, was like, all he ever does is open garbage bags. Every time I see him, he's opening the garbage bag. I thought that was hilarious. Oh, see, there's the plates. I need those plates. I don't need plastic. I don't need wires. I need rubber. Oil and rubber I'll take. There you go. Eventually, I'll be able to sell that rubber. Oh, see, the iron plates I can't sell. I can't turn into wire. Because I need those for bolts. Because if anybody was here when I gave Maka the razor blade, it's going to take 40 bolts. And it takes 5 plates to make 1 bolt. Gold plate, see? That's good to have. I can turn that into gold wire. Give me the plates. I don't need oil. It's nice to have the oil out the bag. Right there, I got oil. But I don't necessarily need it, but I will. Yeah, it is good to have the boys on your side. 100%. I want all the gangs to be on my side, but I don't want them all like when gang wars start. I don't want them being like, oh, well, we need iron. Call Ari. You know, and then I have 2 gangs. But at the same time, I could start a bidding war. That'd be an interesting thing if I tell them, well, you know, the other gang is offering this for that. And they could be like, well, you know, whoever pays the most. That could be a way to make a lot of money. I don't know. In Redline, I think it's more about who you don't have on your side. It's more about who doesn't like you. Because if Kendrick didn't like me, every time he'd see me, he would just run up, start beating me up, trying to shoot me. But if I'm on his good side, he won't bother me at all. Come on, I don't need these wires. I end up giving the wires away. I'm gonna start trading, I think. Well, I'll give you 2 wires for a plate. I'm losing on that, but I'm getting the plate. Doesn't matter to me, I don't need the wires. I know, 300 for iron plates. I'm like, I'll just eat trash. What did I get? I can make 4. But I did get 3 of these, and that's important. I need all the iron plates. But it's one of those things, I need the iron plate to make bolts. But if I can't make the razor blade because I need the highest level crafting, what's the point of getting the bolts if I can't craft? I think what I'm gonna have to do is just break down and buy a bunch of iron ingots and use the oil to make them into the plates. And I don't think that gets you any experience. It might though, I don't know. If it does, then yeah, I'll just tell Ralph, hey, I need blah 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 iron ingots. They do. They do have a marketplace. They have 2, actually. They have the ones that the foundries and the farms can use, the trade market. Which, I don't know why, but I don't think the restaurants could see that. You would think that's who you'd want to see. Because the farms, everything's so relatively inexpensive that we don't need to buy it from other people. I mean, it's a good idea. The foundries, they trade stuff between them. But we also have pages and marketplace. Buying cement. I guarantee you, I know, put that up. Ooh, $3.80 for sale. $123. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It has the drip setup, and I know that makes it really fast. But, yeah, no, I am not a driver like that. I can't drift. I've tried. Yeah, well, no, here's the thing, though. I don't know if they can spawn anything in anymore. Because I've heard multiple times Opie and Elite say that they can't spawn in anything. Like, even the medical helicopter, when they went to the Arctic, a lot of people say French spawned it in. He didn't. Ralph took it out. Because Ralph was EMS at the time. He wasn't an officer. So he had access to the medical helicopter. What was my oil? I think my oil's in this one. I think I'm just going to probably use my iron plates for experience for now. And work on getting that 29. How many do I have? 32? Oh, am I? 3. I try to keep bees because I'm going to need up to one. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Mario?
Hey, if you know anyone willing to do trash, let me know. I'll buy the bags. I'm just trying to get plates so I can get my learning up.
Right on.
Yeah, but if you know anyone, do you need anything?
No, I think right now I'm pretty good.
Oh, that's good. You have any plushies for sale?
No, we've had this conversation. I don't collect them.
I know, but you never know when you might get one.
Why the hell did Ben America call me?
I don't know. Well, have a
Me
good
neither.
day.
See ya.
Alright, so I got 4 plastics and the other one is
Ben.
wire rubber. I don't need any of these. But someone was looking for copper wire yesterday. Apparently you need it to make the meth kit that goes in the van. I think you need 30. So I do actually need to get 30 of them. But yeah, I have plastic in another car. Oh, I can't. My weight's full. So I need 3 oil. Alright. Yeah, no, I should have more room now. So I need to get my red truck out. That's the problem. I'm about to just sell both of my trucks and go buy a Rumpo. Does this getting back and forth, having to figure out which one it's in, is getting a little annoying. Or I'd probably just sell this one and get the Rumpo. Alright, yeah, this one has plastic. See, this is what I was talking about, the old school phone hack. And I want to try this. Chain knife might be like level 2. But I wish I could use this. I don't know why they won't let me use that on my farm. I got batteries, I got coffee pods. But yeah, so I might give Blueprint to Maka and see what they can do. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'll be 100%. Bucket and Tommy are actually who I need to talk with. Like, I need to not deal with Ralph. Because Ralph does not want to pay. But if I made a deal with Bucket and Tommy, they would pay me. Ralph will pay me. See, y'all are all like, he's not paying you. He will. It's gonna take him a minute. But I will. And I'm not really doing it for the money, though. Money's nice. They don't have box trucks at the moment. We can't get them. I have one on the farm, but it doesn't, like, if I put something in it, when I stored it, it would be destroyed. It's not like a personal vehicle. It's like a business vehicle. But I was thinking about, now that the boys are back together, right? Now that they're like, we're making decisions, I actually thought about offering Opie, Bucket, Tommy, Maka, and Elite to buy the foundry, to buy Butcher Steel. Because that's what's causing a lot of friction in their gang right now, is the foundry. I would sell exclusively to them, but I would run it. They're not going to let me do that. They're not. I know they won't, and that's why I'm going to ask. Because they're not even going to entertain it. He would want $2 million, and I do not have $2 million. Yep, but I was telling them to get lithium way long ago. I only got one gold plate. Yeah, I need to keep the copper wire. I need to keep at least 30. Because apparently you need that to create the meth kit. And from what Wade was telling me, meth gets you a lot of experience. Well, he wasn't telling me, more so that I overheard him say that. Opie would, he always said, no, he doesn't. Oh, believe me, he's hit on me. He's hit on me plenty of times. Alright, so I don't... Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I agree with you, and I do. But they've, like, their biggest problem so far with Maka and Tommy and Bucket and Ralph and Opie has been the way Ralph's running the foundry. Which, to be honest, it's his to run. That's fine. It's not... He can't make what I need. Right? He can't make what I need. So it's not... If they forgot about it, it is what it is. If I was like, you know, hey, I need this now, then yeah, if we could create it. But since none of us can make... I mean, they might be able to make the... like the wrench or the monkey wrench. But even then, I'm not really... Most of those tools are used in prison to do other things in prison. The weapons, we can't do anything. none of us can craft them. Yeah, they're going to be working out the details, but it's only going to take one time. Somebody's going to go in there, take something they're not supposed to, and then it's just going to be back the way it was. See, I'm only at this one. And I think I need to be this one to do the razor blade. Maybe this one to do the chain knife. But I was actually going to ask Ralph if he was still doing the rings. So give me the 100 batteries and the 100 plates and just let me do 100. And that would pretty much get me 300 experience. That probably would have got me 2 levels. But he's not doing that no more. Or he's doing it on the side, but what I'm going to have to do is go to U-Tool or the Sandy Shores Mini Mall and buy the foundry stuff. I've been putting it off, but I'm going to have to bite the bullet and just buy it all. I'd probably buy from the mini mall because Gary would give me a deal. But I'm going to end up just having to buy these 5 items. More than likely. Then I'll just set up on my farm. I'll set up somewhere where I'll put them in my camper van when I'm not using them. How much did they weigh? Did they weigh a lot? Oh, yeah. I can keep these in my camper van and then just pull them out when I need them on the farm. Oh, thank you, Jesus. You have a good day. Hope my work goes by for you quick. They should make this a warehouse. Like all this back here. Somebody would rent it. If I had, I guess, somebody to go in on a house with, I probably would. But by myself, even the $500 will add up quick. Because I'm not making money like I was. I mean, when they say sweat and fishing, that was me. That was me. I'd spend 8 hours a day in Roxwood fishing. But, you know, it paid off. But now I barely do any fishing at all now. Let's see. I told everyone I was going to stop when I made $3 million. Let's see what I'm at now. Oh, I'm at 2.9. And he has, I think he stopped fishing. Because Chris hasn't went up in like 3 days. He hasn't caught a fish. So I went up a little more. I'm up above 100K almost on him. But Rodney took Gia. Gia was 3rd place yesterday, so Rodney's caught up. Kendrick is still on here. I remember when Joey was like number 4. Sammy was the original number 1. Day 1 fishing, Sammy was number 1. But you know, Rodney is the one to watch. If I'm looking for people trying to catch up to me, Rodney would be the one. Yeah, I agree, Anon. But they made the van so cheap. That's why everybody wants it. People have been telling me they've done something to the Dolphin, and I want to see. No. Still the exact same. This is the one thing that makes no sense to me. These two are gold. These are the Hoochin, the White Sturgeon, and the Golden Trout are, I want to say mythic, and these are legendary. Yet the legendary, which weighs 26 pounds, sells for $5.55. And this one that weighs 0.04 sells for $960. I don't understand how this one weighs so much more but sells for extremely less. It's like the sea, a tiger shark. 4,000, yet a pearl is 400. These should be reversed. But I remember this was the shark. If you made fishing in the sea, you wanted this one. It used to sell for $7,500. And everybody was trying to catch these for you-know-who. But yeah, this one still can't pick it up, even though this weighs 20 pounds. It says 200, but they forgot, I don't know why, decimal points, like this is not 206, it's 26, or it's 2.6 actually. So you can't really go based off of the weight down here. But this one is correct. It still weighs 100, and we're only able to carry 80. And there's 10 upgrade points, so I'm hoping one day they'll add dives, where we can go dive to get stuff, and we can use these points there. Okay, yeah, legendary is the gold, and mythic is the purple. Okay. I sometimes get those confused. But 4,700. I was in a city that uses this same system. I'm no longer in that city anymore. The #1 fisher had over 500,000 fish. She was the richest person in that city. She had about $200 million just from fishing. That's all she did. She would just sit there and fish all day. For months. I do not have that temperament. Anybody fishing? Nope, nobody fishing. Maybe Snowy still. I'm surprised Snowy's not higher up on the leaderboard. He might be on there. I might just not know his name. I might know him as Snowy. Alright. But for those of y'all just joining, thank you for showing up. Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. We got told yesterday that there was a hidden island that had mining nodes. So earlier we took a boat and we went the entire length of the island and we didn't find it. So I'm going to have to find who told me that and have them explain where it is. That was we're going boating. I know y'all probably haven't seen me on a boat, but we did that. It went a lot faster than I thought it would. Like, I thought it would take a lot longer to boat around. We found the four cocaine islands, and we didn't go to the Arctic. We did not go to the Arctic. One day, I'll go up there. There's actually, on the small island, I don't know, but on this island, right here in Mount Sisi, there is a cave. But there's nothing in the cave yet. It's set up like the other caves, so they might put something in there. But as of now, there's nothing there, and I might go check later. Alright. So, the police are in the city, and if y'all are watching me, sorry, but I was told by Fox and by Harry that enough people know that I don't have to call in when I rob my hay bales. I was told by Harry and Fox that enough of the officers know not to come up here when it's thieves. And let's see what I can get. I'm waiting for one day there to be a sunflower in these, and I will probably start cursing as many times as I've searched these. I did look, there are olives. In the script, there's olives. So if I can make olive oil, it says food oil, maybe I need olives. Maybe it's not sunflower. I know they have sunflower oil, though. Oh, gotta take it. I'm saving up for 2 people now. I sold poop yesterday. I sold 2 pieces of poop for $1,000. And the reason they were gonna be a poop bandit to someone else. So that could be my new business model. They poop. Yeah, I should advertise that. Hello, Magic Dragon. I should advertise that. I should be like selling poop. $500 a piece. Oh, that would be what Joey should do. That way he'd find out who's doing it. Oh, mushrooms. Dragon. I love getting baked. I love getting baked. If a cop does come up here, I'm gonna give him a piece of poop. Let's see if they're still on. I liked how this car looks. It says, I have a 350. This is a 380. But it doesn't have the same, the Sakura livery. Nope, the cops aren't on. Ooh, the mechanic's on, though. I did need to go to the mechanic. But it doesn't have the... Yes, I have checked the 1.8 page. Joker? Sorry, I'm getting a little late. I wrote a book, Mining for Dummies. And it has the Great Chaparral Mine. It has everything that you can find in there. And what side it's on. Ooh, mustard seeds. I'm gonna end up selling these. Because I'm not doing mustard, but somebody might. And I have like over 100 of them now. So I'm gonna just end up selling my mustard seeds. This is the fence that Ralph broke. Was this one right next to me? And what y'all didn't see on his stream is I went out there and I did the construction worker emoji. While they were sitting across the street, I was actually RPing fixing my house. But yeah, that cop paid me $200. I was expecting them to say tough luck. Good morning, Marcus. But no, he pulled out $200 and said, here you go. Rubber. Put that out there. Yeah, I got a lot more rubber yesterday. I got a lot more, what was it? Hops. I got like 50 yesterday. I got a lot more glass. So, yep, the farm is picking up, but hold on, wait. My problem now is, look at this. I have no stock now. I'm almost full up. I can only put 54 items in. So if I had, let's say, someone called up and said, I want to put an order in for 100 raw chicken. I can't do it because I can't store it. I'd have to remove a lot of stuff. Hey, that's not my cow, but he visits. I think he visits. That might be Joey's cow. It's just wandering around. Oh, yesterday I told y'all that I was gonna give Haley a thing of milk and tell him, hey, Joey asked me for my milk. I did it. And you can go watch Joey's stream. She actually, I think, did she beat him up for that? I think she did. But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. I can't wait for them. You know, right now we can't make coffee and we can't make milk. What'd you forget to tell me, Nick? Did you find sunflowers? I swear to God, if you don't, if you metagame it here. That'd be like one of the worst things. Oh, the BNGs yesterday. Yesterday you said, yep, I had the idea to do it. Because I like to pick on JoJo, because he calls me Gremlin. But I like to mess with him, and the best way to mess with him is to mess with Haley. The best way to mess with him is to mess with Haley. You know what? You know what, Nick? I'll be honest with you. It took me a second. But if you're not getting a Southerner's biscuits and gravy, then yes, I would agree with you 100%. If you're not eating true Southern biscuits and gravy, then yes, I will agree 100% that it probably was bad. I know people who, like, they take pride in their grits and biscuits and gravy. Like, if you insult them, they'd rather you insult their child than insult their cooking. Maybe not that far, but, I mean, but yeah, if you're not getting a true Southern recipe biscuits and gravy, you're not getting good biscuits and gravy. Alright, I'm painting this dark blue. I looked at all the colors yesterday, and the blue all of us chose blue for the bike. The blue looked the best. The dark blue looked the best. This is more purple, but like something like this. Let me go back a little. Like something like this, a darker blue. Yeah, I get you there, Nick. 100%. Hi, Greg. Alright, so all I can do to the bicycle, unfortunately, is this. Just change the color. Well, you know what? I always go for frost white. I don't know why. It makes it look new. It makes it shiny. In my opinion. It makes it look like you just waxed it. Like a new thing. I always do pearl white. Frost white. But, we could drop a turbocharger on it. It won't do anything, but we'd have it on there. If I could put an engine on the bike, then yes. I could put the turbocharger on there. But for now, we just, you know what, I'll use cash. I forgot you get paid cash for garbage.
You haven't seen Marketplace? That's what I've put this car up on before it shit itself.
Wow, your car shit itself?
It did.
Did you pick it up? You're not supposed to leave that on the ground.
I made sure I got car bags, you know.
Wait, was this
Like,
you?
like the dog poop bags, but for the car.
Was that you?
I like.
Then?
Huh?
Was that you? It was outside in the parking lot.
Oh my, that was not me. Do you want this bag?
No, you keep it. That's all you. Hey, I
Did you
need that
bought it?
worked on. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm putting the
What's
engine
the
on
way?
it and then turbocharger.
Oh, what does the VIN number says?
Oh, I just did it out there.
So you can put ceramic brakes and drift tuning.
Yep.
Do you want
Really?
all of it, right?
No, I just want what I ordered.
You gotta
Slick
get the all-wheel
tires.
drive too.
Now we're gonna put the Panto engine on it and then soup it up.
Alright.
That'd be great if you could, wouldn't it? Everybody go buy
It
bikes.
would. If you could get like a little 2-stroke engine on it.
Yep, you
I
can put
think
a
that'd be pretty
turbocharger
cool.
on it, but without
Can
an
you-
engine,
can you
it
really?
kinda be but without an engine, it kinda be pointless.
But I don't
You-
see the option
you-
to
you-
install it.
You'd think
No,
so.
I just changed the paint. That's all I had. You can only do that. You can only change. The only cosmetic is the license plate. You see the problem with that?
Does that
What? Wow.
change anything?
Just the paint. That's all. I'm making it a darker blue.
Where does it have license plate and why I can't see it?
It doesn't. It's just BMX.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I brought a bike here yesterday and had it. I turned it green like my hair.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good colors.
Are you daughter of Harvey or something?
No, I am not related.
You're not related to him?
Nope, not related at all, and I want to hit him with a pickaxe, but it's not legal yet.
You don't like Harvey? I love Harvey.
He's mean to me.
He's a great
we
person.
go.
He sells me drugs on duty.
That's fine, but he's mean to me. Alright, you enjoy that gift I gave you. Have fun with it.
Thank you. Have a good one.
No, you can't buy whites for a bike. Yep, I had to. Like, when he said it... Whoa! When he said it, poop. I had to give him a piece. He just set it up so good. Pretty much, yeah. Salt my food, yeah. Salt my kids instead, yeah. Well, I mean, he's proud of his food. I don't know if he's proud of his... He is. I'm joking. If you're watching, I am only joking. Yes, I do. Official Reb. I do use it. And if you read my wiki, it's explained why I use it. If you go to redlinerp.net, you can read why I use the voice changer. Welcome to the stream. You can buy lights, I think, on one of the bikes that has lights. I think the other one I have. I want to say the Scorcher has a light. But let me see. Yeah, see? But all you can do is change the color of the light. You can't, like, make it bright or add to it. But yeah, when gas prices go up to $100, then, I'm gonna honestly be riding my bike and my skateboard everywhere watching people complain about the price of gas. Think smarter, not harder. That's a bright light off that thing. Is that coming off the... Look at how... I don't know if y'all can see how bright that light is. Good lord. Alright, do I need to do anything else while I'm up here? Trying to think what's... So, this morning we took a boat. There's a drug island here. There's a drug island here. There's a drug island about here. And then there's another one that was over here somewhere. And that's what we found. That's why it says boating. We did go boating. There's... Oh, you know what? I know where we gotta do. I know what we forgot. I know exactly what we forgot. I'm gonna need my lockpicks, though. Which one did I put them in? I think it was this one. It's gonna be the other one, I bet. Yep, it's the other one. I knew it. Nope, right here. Good. Let's get the scuba gear. Let's get the lockpick. I remember what we gotta do. Oh, another reason I don't like Hardy. I told everyone yesterday. I got arrested on my farm for stealing out of my own hay bales. Since that happened, Harry and Fox have told me that it's okay for me to do that because I own the farm. Apparently, Harvey was the one that told the officer that he could arrest me. And after he got told that, no, that's not an offense and that I could sue the city for millions for false imprisonment, 2 days later, Harvey pulls me over with bullshit evidence that I proved was bullshit and still tried to give me a ticket. Or he did give me a ticket. That's another reason she doesn't like Harvey. Because she thinks he gave her a revenge ticket. Alright, people, we're going boating again. Let's go find that tug so I can see if I can get on that ship. We forgot about that. Yeah, I just made that guy's day. You know, he talked about his car, you know what, and pooping, and then I give him, oh, I found this out there. Is this yours? That's the last thing he was expecting. I should put a bag right out here. Like, right out the prison. Somebody'd be like, ooh, somebody left something, and then there's a bag of poop. If only I could get a flamethrower and set them on fire. There's a foundry. Yeah, right there. Okay. I am gonna joke, by the way. I am serious that if they would sell the foundry, I would buy it. But I'm gonna make Ralph that offer today as a joke. I'll be like, hey, I'll buy your foundry. Just to see what he said. You can't. When you go to fish from the drug islands, it says you're not in a valid fishing area. I think the valid fishing area is like this, where the map is. If you're outside of it, it's considered an extension. And a lot of times, the other scripts aren't coded for an extension. Let's see, where did I see the tugboat the other day? I know there's one in Roxwood, but I do not want to go from Roxwood all the way here in a tugboat. I ought to be careful. It's nighttime, it's foggy. If a trucker comes by, they are just going to run me over and keep going, not even realize it. There might be tugboats down. I'm sure somebody else has probably already been on this ship, but I haven't, so. Of course, I picked the one place where there's no opening in a fence. Of course I did. Now I gotta go all the way back here to get out of here. Oh, guaranteeingly, he would want ridiculous amount, but what I should do? Oh, you know what would be karma? What would I do with the foundry? I'd do what they're doing. I'd sell the materials to other people. We should do a karma moment, and I should offer to buy out Maka and Bucket on the quiet without telling Ralph. That karma right there, but I wouldn't do that, right? I wouldn't do that. I'm making the offer to buy it as a joke. But I'm gonna tell them, if you ever do want to sell it to me. Because I'd like to own. I wanted to get both, but the foundries were the first thing gone. The gas stations were the first thing. 15 for coal is a ripoff, but I'm doing it. So, I mean, I get where OP's coming from, but I'm doing it for that. You know, I'm not having a problem. I knew there wouldn't be one there. Hopefully there's one over there. I don't want to go all the way to Roxwood to get a Coast Guard towboat. Tugboat. I said towboat. It probably would be, I don't know. No, I was going to say, it might be faster to just swim over there, but I don't. There you go. Look who's in chat. I know. I'm going to make that joke today. I was talking about it earlier, Ralph. I'm going to buy your foundry. Yeah, no, honestly, if they were to ever need to sell it, I would make an agreement with them. I'd pay them a little less, but they would have exclusivity. Like, their needs would come before mine. Like, you know, oh, I got somebody who wants to buy all my iron ingots for this much. Well, Maka needs them. So I have to tell that other guy, look, I can't do it. Somebody else bought them. That would be the way I would do it. I know, but it's like I said, it's more along the lines of I'm doing it to do it. All right, let's see if we can find. I know there's a tugboat here, but it's not in the water. Okay, I see. That's a good sign that there's boats here at least. That's a good sign. Hi, Lexi. Yeah, by the way, good morning, Lexi. Good morning, Travis. Everybody say hi to Big Daddy. Big Daddy Elite is in the chat. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be... Maybe in that dock over there. I think... Oh, I see something. Let's go see. Let's see if that was a boat. Oh. Oh, I see now. Okay. Yeah, there's a boat. It's floating. So I wonder, can I take that, though? Let's see if I can go steal that. I might not be able to steal a big boat. Can I get out the water? Yeah, I can just go right here. Instead of going around and jumping, I'll just... swim over there, and they have a little dock. Oh, they have a ladder. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to steal this boat. You know, I will. This is one thing I will say about everybody calling Elite a scammer. Y'all might think that, but if we didn't want to do it, we wouldn't do it. You know, he offers to pay us. We're not telling him. He's not telling us you got to do this. And it's funny, I know. And it's meant to be funny. I get it. But, you know, everyone calls him a scammer, and it's like, you know, he's not that bad. I don't think I'll be able to take... Ooh. 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 Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to... How am I going to get in? I can't get in it. Oh. I might have to bribe Nat. That might be something I have to do. The boats that you can buy are all small boats like I had earlier. They don't have a big boat option. But we'll go see about this one. I probably will not be able to... Oh, look at this thing. Oh, it's a Coast Guard boat. Okay, now I'm not going to be able to steal this. I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to be able to steal this. That would be amazing if I could. Yeah, well, it's already underwater almost. Can I get up? I don't even know if I can get up. Up. Here we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I make fun. I'll be honest with you. I'd do it for free if he can find me sunflowers. If he could tell me where the sunflowers are, I'd probably get him like 2,000-3,000 coal for free. See, now I might find out where sunflowers are. Okay. If I could take this, I definitely would. I would just, there's not even a steering wheel. I would just go cruising around, telling everybody to come to the harbor. I know, Mike, everybody's joking with it. It's just a little, you know, but I will be honest, there are some people who, you know, they think that. I fly. I get what you're saying, but I can't use that information out of sight of the city. You'd have to tell Arya where they're at. And you can't do that. I can't read chat and then instantly go to where they are. It doesn't work like that. So let's see, we can't take a tugboat. Trying to think if there's something else I might could use. I don't know. Like if I could get... You can't steal a helicopter. Huh, they could have made this the entry point to the city. You know what? I'm not so mad at people when they meta. Because I'm not gonna use it in city. You know, but I don't want somebody coming into my chat and doing it, and then going into someone else's and doing it, and then that person's upset. If that makes sense. I understand it's gonna happen. But I don't want, you know, I'm not too big on it. Yeah, he hasn't. Believe me, if somebody would have told, I'll be honest. I'll be 100% honest. If somebody would have told me outside where sunflowers were, I would have went and checked. But I wouldn't have picked any, or if I did pick one, I would have dropped it. And then I would have waited in the city for it to naturally happen. You know, so I will admit that I would have used some of the information, but I wouldn't have used it for my benefit. Yeah, well, comments, I get, but we all know people's playstyle. right? And we know that Ralph does that because it's not new. This isn't new. And, people, you know, in the comments, we want y'all to feel involved. At least I do. I want y'all to feel. I try to acknowledge every comment because I want y'all to feel involved. I understand, you know, Alana has 4,000 people watching him. If he read comments, all he would do is look at his screen and not be able to play the game. So I understand that. But I don't want to metagame and then make it like, I don't want anyone to think that it's something they can normally do. That would be my bet. You know, I thought about this too. If they ever decide to open up locations, like if they ever decide, you know, she can have her dessert restaurant. This place right here would make a fantastic bar. Or a club, even. This little island in the middle of the river. Because it has a bar. Like, you know, a little bar right here, and then it has all this surrounding. This would be a very good place for like a club or a bar, like an outdoor club. Yeah. Yeah, true. Like, last night. It's not meta if they don't. It is. It's understand. Yeah, 100%, Nick. It's 100%. But you know what? I'm gonna be 100% with you, Nicotine. I am so ready for these sunflowers to be spoiled for me. I'm not supposed to, but I've been searching for them since like the 5th day. But I think this would make a good club. But yeah, like last night I was watching a little bit of Alana's stream. And people were arguing in Alana's stream that Trey is a better streamer than Alana. And I'm like, why are you going in his stream to argue this? It just was weird. You know, it'd be like if I went in Nicotine's stream and then started saying that I'm a better streamer than he is. It just, I know. Nick, you don't know. You do know. You probably do. There's been so many things that we've found that, you know, wasn't supposed to be that way. I'm beginning to think that sunflowers are that one of those things. Like it's another item that everyone knows where it is. It's just been mislabeled. I know, but, you know, he has his fan base. He built that fan base, you know, by being what me and you do, by being interactive. So they're both, you know, I'm not going to say who's better because honestly, there's no comparison. They each play differently. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Travis. Watch them. Yeah, I know. They're not. I'm waiting for the farming. I keep telling them I'm gonna let them cook. You know, because you see the messages as well as I do, Nick. They're working on farming. They said that's their priority now. So they might add it in. That's a good day. You know what? That could be something. BB Woo, you might be onto something. You know, that's true too, Michael. I remember watching a replay of one of his streams, and in the comments, they were just tearing him apart. And I'm like, wow. Like, and he didn't even do anything that bad. I was like, y'all are like, so yeah, every fan base has those people, though. It's sad, but, you know, they do. Yeah, I started with, the first video I was recommended was Trey, and then it was Elite. But, I can't find, okay, Lexi. Trey doesn't stream because he can't find a booster seat to appear on Facecam. Did anybody remember when Kendrick first joined the server and everyone thought he was Trey? That was one of my favorite videos when everyone thought he was Trey, because they sound so similar. Oh, wow, we got a sweaty tryhard right there. That's a sweaty tryhard GTA outfit, y'all, man, what that guy was wearing. What? Yeah. That was funny to me when he did that. But I started with Trey and then Elite. And then I got a couple of OP and French videos. And mostly, I started watching, like, properly watching with Joey, Haley, and Hatchie. And that's why I like Joey, Haley, and Hatchie. And then once Lolly started streaming, I was like Lolly's 500 subscriber. Because my friend was like probably 2. I mean, she was down from day 1. And I watched a lot of Lolly. Because my friend and me would watch it together. But for the most part, I like I couldn't tell you who my favorite Redline streamer is. I couldn't tell you at all who my favorite Redline streamer is. Because you don't have a favorite. You like them all. You know, that's how I choose. I choose every one of them. Even the people who are just starting, I subscribe to. It's Brit herself just started streaming. Just like I did. And I went and I immediately subscribed to her. Because I know how it is. Trying to build a base. I know. I'm so happy about that. Like, I really and truthfully thank everyone who subscribes and watches. I really do. It means a lot. I didn't stream in 1.8 because I had nothing to offer. I would just do mining. Or I'd do trash, and that was what I did. I would drive my car around, never stopping, never talking to no one. And I told myself when 2.0 launched, I wasn't gonna play. I was gonna be different. And I hope everyone's enjoying all of 2.0, from all the views we have. It's an amazing server. And if I don't get something to drink very soon, I'm going to die. I've not been paying attention. I will 100% agree. I'm surprised I didn't already. I don't think there are medics on, so I'll just run over here. It might cost more, but I did it. It's both of them instantly done. Yep, alright. Exactly, Lexi. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, like, I don't do crime. Yeah, probably. Especially Opie. Because Opie, like, when I watched him last night, he had 4,200 people. There's no way you can keep up with chat. There's no way. You have to cherry pick the comments you read. Oh, sorry, I was looking at something else. But I don't do crime. I do crime. Now, let me tell y'all. I don't do it often, but I've done a lot of crime so far in 2.0. Nothing like robbing people or anything like that. Mostly like store shelf robberies, grave digging, stuff of that nature. I don't really care for the grave digging, I will be honest. I was hoping that had something to do with, like, mining, like digging deeper, but no, it's literal grave robbing. But but see, they have people on here who do crime. They have people on here who do business, who do, like, Ralph is a grinder. You know, Wally is just a reaction. You know, she goes and does what she does and just sees what unfolds. Same kind of we all do. I do crime, but I'm smart enough to do crime to where I don't get caught. And there's a way to do it. And basically is you just pay attention. When I call the cops and tell them, hey, I'm gonna be robbing my hay bales. Well, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I've went to the Sandy Shore store over here and robbed stuff out the store. Because they're gonna see the alert up north and know it's me and not come. even though I'm not anywhere near my farm. Yeah, Havoc is a robot, y'all. Havoc is AI. I'm convinced. With all the stuff he does, with all he does for everything, he's AI. He's not real. He's a robot that OP has bought and built and put AI into. Oh, yep. Yeah, no, he's a robot. Yeah, he's AI. OP built him in a lab somewhere. Oh, wow. Let's see what's going on here. All right, well, there's that. Like, I mean, honestly, I don't think he sleeps. Like, you know, he doesn't get the credit, you know? Like, I know we all praise him, we all tell him, you know, thank you for all. But without him and Opie and the rest of the dev team, you know, we wouldn't even have none of this. And they don't charge us for it. You know, they could charge a fee to play Redline, and some people would probably pay it, but they don't. They could have the Tilbeck store, if y'all know what that is. It's Redline. It's a Rockstar's way of monetizing 5M, to where if you want to buy a car, it takes $20 real world money, but they don't. And they're one of the most popular cities on 5M. Like I told y'all, I've played in cities where they've charged $2,000 for a digital car, and people have bought it. Cities where it costs $50 to put a racing harness in a car, and people have bought it. I mean, for what they bring to us, it's just amazing. I know some RP servers charge ridiculous. They want like a monthly fee of $200 just to make a drug that you can sell for over $100. And thank God I got out of those cities. I left another city last night. I'm probably never gonna fly back in there. Yes, actual money. Actual 2,000 in real life money for a digital car. And the hook, oh, it's gonna be the fastest car in the city. Yep, exactly. Well, those cities aren't interested in RP at all. They're interested in money. Yeah, the RP in those cities are usually not good. It's mostly you know, who has the biggest gun, who's the better shot. And, you know, if like, there's no RDN and VDM, but if you do it, they're like, well, you know, he pays. A friend of mine got banned from one of those cities for being VDM. She got run over and died. And the guy who did it was one of their diamond subscribers. So she complained to the owner, and the owner just banned her. Yeah, it's crazy how much some people are. And then to think they do all this and we don't have to pay a dime. I mean, realistically, that's amazing. All we had to do was buy GTA 5 on Steam or Epic. Yeah, I know. I've seen Clown. I've watched him do it too. Yeah, I know. I had a little small server I went to, and it closed yesterday, unfortunately. It was just like a relaxed server. We go in there and just talk, you know, BS with a couple of people. And they were paying $162 a month. And you can't ask someone. The population of the city was like 4. You know, it's not cheap. But if you have 5M, and you go to the opening page, where it's like, select city, search for a city, they offer you some suggestions. And those suggestions, they pay $1,500 to be on the front page. It's one month is $1,500. That's why it's always the same cities. Yes, like, subscribe, you know the drill. I still feel odd saying it. But, yeah, Nip, wasn't it him and Bush started the server? Or was it just him? I thought at one time somebody said Bush started with him as well. I'm not sure. I wasn't around for the beginning. Yep. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we get out of this. Oh, a sword. Oh, we got the sword. That's what I've been wanting to get. Oh, I'm gonna have a sword. I don't even want the razor blade anymore. I just want the sword now. Let me go put this in my trunk before somebody takes it. Yeah, I know that Nip is the owner, but I remember someone reading somewhere that he started it, and I thought it was with Bush. Yep, let me put rubber up. But yep, this is my discretionary money, so if they do want $600K for a restaurant, and I think they're just joking, they're messing with French and Echo, but if they really do want 600, I'm gonna be able to have it. But I think they're just saying that so I don't think they thought Echo would raise the money. That's one of the reasons I think they told her 600K. And she did. Like, within a day or two, she raised the money. Okay. Oh, I don't need that. So, chat, I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Okay? I want answers. I'm gonna wait probably 3 minutes after I say this. Should I go deposit all 81 of these on Joey's porch today? I want that sword. I would not put... I probably would not put all of them, but that would be pretty... Oh no, that has to go in the other truck. Could you imagine if he finds 81? I think he would lose it. If y'all have not went and seen the reactions to him when he finds poop on his doorstep, I don't know if he's actually upset or not. I don't think he is. I think he knows it's funny, but I mean, I know who's doing it. I don't know. I'd probably put like half of it and then sell the other half. Or, better yet, maybe instead of leaving it on his doorstep, I can't do that. Pete Chimp, I can't do that. I can't do what you said because it'll cause server issues if I drop 81 bags. Oh, that would, yeah, see, spelling it out, that is an interest. That would be very interesting. Spelling it out like that, that would be an idea. I need to remember to give those leaves away. I don't know anyone who's doing coke anymore. Everybody's moving to meth. I still don't know what you do with this. Somebody told me to keep it, though. I got that money on me, too. I need to drop that money. Yeah, do a pathway. Just drop it all over his garage. Yep, true. That's how it is. You know, if y'all pay attention, he gets a lot of members and donos every time he streams. But and now all that money, probably, I'd say a lot of it goes back into the server. This is a love letter to us from Opie, this city. Drop him in a poop shape. Yep. I would or better yet, my other idea was, I would offer to sell him all 81. And when he says, why would I want to buy those? I'd be like, I hear you have a nice collection. Or, should I give him to Haley to give to Joey? Anytime I can mess with Haley to get to Joey is great. Man, that cow. Yeah. But should I give them to Haley and tell her, hey, Joey asked me for these? Hey, she was a little, kinda, I got a bone to pick with you yesterday when I gave her the milk thing. If she finds out that he's asking me for more stuff, she's gonna wonder why he's not asking her. Yeah, I'm at 98% now. But, yep, this was... Yeah, they don't. I don't ask. Like, if you want to, when I can do it, it means a lot to streamers. But, you know, if I know that y'all need to come first. But this is the biggest waste of money I've spent on my farm. Because I'll never use these now. When I export products, I'm exporting them to, the government. This only works when I was selling to locals. So now that we're not going to be selling to locals, I didn't need to buy any of this. But other than that, I don't regret anything I've sold on the farm or made. But this probably was the best purchase. Was the stock. But yeah, see, I know a lot of people are like, well, I haven't spent $2 million in my farm. That's because I bought machines. I've only sold one machine. I didn't buy a bunch of stuff and then had to sell it later. And if they fix the machine number to where I can get more, because you start with 5, and then you're able to buy another 12 slots. So you should be able to have 17 machines. I will own every machine except for... Where was it? Which one was it? The barley. Because I'm not doing barley. I'm not doing alcohol. Maybe the bottle. One rubber makes one bottle. So if I bought the bottle machine, I can make 219 bottles and then sell it. And then just start selling the rubber. Because people are starting to need rubber. Redline has, Ilana sells merchandise. He used to promote his store, but I don't hear him doing it anymore, so I don't know if it's around. But other ones have certain merchandise. Like, I want to say, what was it? The little toys. Not the pop figures, but the little mini plushies. I think they used to sell them. Probably why we don't have... Yeah. But probably why they're not doing merchandise right now is due to the economy. Like finding distributors, getting products from China through ports. You know, because everybody's having trouble right now with getting products. That's why everything's so expensive. So that might be the problem is, you know, their distributors want twice as much as they want to charge. You know, they want to charge like they have a South Park episode was making fun of Labubu's. And they had the guy charging $100 because of the tariffs. They have some places that do that. I'm still the biggest mystery in Redline right now, in my opinion, is who the 30th plushie is. He ran over my fence once. And then he backed out, but he didn't run over my fence backing out. But they paid me for that. They paid me for breaking my fence. The officer that was with him, that was training him, gave me money. Which I thought was a funny thing, because he didn't have to do it. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can get another raw mail. I got very good luck. I want to see if the luck's going to continue or if it's just... I know, Mako would be that would be a cool looking plushie. He's definitely going to be in season 2. If he's not. I don't know. Reb, honestly, I might. But I never thought I'd get to 1,000 subscribers. Like, I didn't think it'd be this quick. Let me put it that way. So I had no plans, but maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think. I'm still learning how to make thumbnails. I'm using Gemini right now just to put words on the top of a screenshot. I'm still trying to figure out how to make like the artistic ones, the big ones use. I already use Suno. The music, the background music you're hearing was I made on Suno. Because I was just using other YouTuber like AI copyright friendly. But I don't know if they were AI copyright friendly, so I had to stop using them. But I don't know, maybe I do. I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't know what I could do differently. Like, I know a lot of people like, oh, 1,000 subscribers, crime spree, you know, and I don't know. I'd love for them. Tomorrow we're supposed to have an update, by the way. Somebody asked earlier when's the next update. They're supposed to be releasing DOJ tomorrow. And I will be going and applying for DOJ. Whatever position they can do. I'm probably gonna apply. I don't know if... I think I want to be a public defender, which would mean I'd work for the government. Or not a public defender, a prosecutor, I'm sorry. I would work for the government, like I would be the government's lawyer. Because 9 out of 10, I believe most of these cases are not going to go to court. Because body cam is going to prove who was innocent and guilty. Plus, I think there'd be more interaction if I worked as a government lawyer than if I worked as a private lawyer. Alright, I will take rubber, plastic, and glass from these barrels all day. I just want one raw mail. I haven't got one yet. I mean, I'm not going to turn down. Elite told me to go use Epidemic Sounds, and I've been looking at there. But the type of music I'm looking for, there's like, I found maybe 2 songs. And so I just said, I could just put... The background music you're hearing is on Windows Media Player. It's not online at all. But I've been told, 2 people have told me programs to use for thumbnails. The thing, I'm not good with the prompts yet. Like I tried one for my coal mining. I made a little cartoony thumbnail and it looks nothing like me. Like nothing like me. So I was like, eh. And it's misspelled coal. It's C-O-A. I put coal and it put C-O-A. I was like, I didn't notice that until halfway through the stream. But yeah, it's been a learning experience. I will tell everyone that. And I know a lot of people, you'll see people stream for like 2 or 3 hours. And then they I gotta go, they do all that. I do probably another 2 or 3 hours working on other things after I'm done. I play in the game. I want to start taking video. So if something happens in the city, I can make a video of it. Like Elite running over my fence from my point of view. I hate when I find nothing. I wonder how long it takes to search these with your luck all the way up. Probably like 2 seconds. See, all these little baggies I'm getting, I give to Maka, because I know he does drugs. But I don't know if he's doing... I don't know if he needs them. Can you do coke? Did the little baggies go with coke, or no? Don't answer that, by the way. Don't answer that question. I'll ask him in the game. Because I know Arya knows that Joey is doing pot as well. So if Maka can't use those bags, then she'll just give them to Joey. Alright, I'm going to fill this up probably today. All this searching I'm doing, I'm probably going to end up filling this up today. What am I at? 98.2. So I can put 47 more items in. And I took out all the rocks. The only thing I have in here is glass, but I took out all the rocks. I guess the rubber and the glass can come out. Well, the glass definitely. The only reason I keep glass in here is because that. If I knew if I could sell it somewhere for that, it'd be gone. And they might be a place I can sell it. I just don't know. But I don't have much in there. If anything, it's this kebab meat. If I can get rid of that, if I took all of it, I don't even know if I could take all of this, to be honest. Nope, inventory full. But how much did I take? Oh, look at my stock. Where'd it go? Did it just... It said it dropped it. Is it gone? Did I just destroy all of that? I think I did. I think it's all gone. I don't see it dropped anywhere. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I get close to here. Maybe it's in the door. Nope. All my kebab meat is gone. You know what, though? I really... Oh, wait. Is that a bag? I'm looking to see if it might be... Now, see, something like that. I'm definitely going to put a ticket in, because that's something they need to know. Because that could happen by accident. But, to be honest, if you go to the trade market, other people have kebab. It's not like I'm going to miss it. I didn't pay anything for it. I just spent the time making it. But I'm going to post a video to them saying that, hey, look, if somebody drops something, it's going to make it disappear forever. Let me check all around, though. Let me check the back door, all of this. Alright, bye, Magic Dragon. Thank you for stopping by. Alright. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop them a ticket. A support ticket saying that I tried to take it out for space. And I couldn't hold it all, and it basically yeeted it out of existence. Because there's not a bag that I can see that's in there. No, so it's gone for good. Which I'm not sad about. I honestly, I'll be honest with y'all, I'm not sad about that. At all. That's been staring me in the face. I made that specifically for Harvey to buy. Or Seth to buy. I literally put that kebab meat to give to Seth, like to try to sell it to him. And when he said no, I was like, okay, well. So it's just been sitting there in my farm for all this time. Let me double check. Nope. That's another thing, Lee. That's another reason I don't want to buy a house. She lost a bunch. Okay, so see, if she put the ticket in, and I put the ticket in, then the more people that have the problem, the faster it gets addressed. Like yesterday, Joey had to end his stream because he couldn't drive his car. Like, he could get in his car, but he couldn't drive it. And, I went to someone else's stream because I was just working on my farm. I wasn't, like, going out into the city. I wasn't trying to interact. And somebody called the police. And was like, hey, I can't drive. My car's just stuck here. I can get in and out. So, hopefully that's been addressed. French know it? Okay. Well, see, it doesn't hurt for me to put in another ticket. Because did she lose it out of inventory? Or did she lose it out of a dashboard? Because inventory and dashboard are two separate systems. Because if she was like trying to take it out of a safe or a container, that's not the same thing as me losing that out of the dashboard. And it doesn't hurt. You know, they're working on farms now. I'm trying to help them. I've sent quite a few of the problems I've had on the farm to try and help them. Because like I said, I have the patience to, all I know now is I can get more stock. Because honestly, besides the glass, that would have been the first thing to go. I'd have probably ended up going to another farm and telling them put it in their stock so that they'd have more. Alright, so they have not... She lost it laying on the floor. There are 21 wee buns. Okay, well I'm still gonna send it, and if they need proof, I'll just clip it out of my, No, Lexi. Go watch his, stream. I was talking with him right before he ended. He had to say he couldn't ride my bike. When he got on his skateboard, it messed up. He never figured it out. He figured it out afterwards, I think. What? You know what? I haven't bought... I don't like mint. In real life, I don't like mint ice cream, so I'm not going to buy it here. Not a fan of mint. If it's your favorite flavor, more power to you. It's not my preferred flavor. If he did figure it out, I hope so, because I lived in a city, the one that just closed, the one I'm talking to y'all about. It was basically a relaunch of a city, and I wish it would have went. But the first time they had to close the city because about 4 or 5 of us went and we couldn't drive a car. We can get in it, but it wouldn't move, just like him. And no matter how much we reload, how much work, we never could find out what it was. So I'm praying that it doesn't happen here. Because, like, she shut the server down because of it. Because it started affecting multiple people. And we could never figure out how it did. They told her the floor is lava. I'm thinking about buying like maybe 2 or 3 pots, getting a couple of seeds and just trying it out. Just to get some experience in it. But everybody tells me that if I do the meth, I'll unlock like this whole thing. None of these lock you out, do they? No. Okay. Oh, they fell through they went to the void. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, this happened to me with a few things, but nothing I've been like, oh my god, I lost it. Alright, y'all. Why did I see this and I thought we're making condoms? I know it's supposed to be a test tube beaker, but if you look at it, just like quick look and not really paying attention, why does this look like that? See, from what I understand, if I do meth, then, like, this tree fills up. Wade was telling me yesterday that if you do the meth tree, it's faster than doing gym, he said. Like, my gym's fixed, okay. Yesterday, I had none of this. See? My idea is to turn 10 gym points, because I can't use them anymore. Turn 10 gym points into either a personal, a drug, or a crafting. It lets you pick which one you want to do. Because my crafting's still messed up. I have this one, and this one. I have to wait. I have to log in, and it'll set them up different, but I have to wait for all 3 of these to be lit up to do this one. And then drugs, I haven't started. Personal, it's all messed up again. I have all these. All the ones in red I have. Well, not this one or this one. But I have this one. I have this one. You know, I have this one, because obviously. But hopefully they look into that. I'm thinking about going Brawl. For everybody who wasn't here yesterday, I'm thinking about going Brawl instead of Parkour. Because I want to do melee. I'm not going to be a shooter. I'll get everything up until this. This is what I would lose, is just this middle part. I could have all of this, but I'm considering taking this one. And then, because you get like 50% extra damage if you take it with the gym perk. So you'd get 10... You'd get 10, 20, 30, 40% extra damage in melee. And unarmed, and unarmed. And then you would get additional health, which is 10, 20, 30% additional health. And then you get only, I think, 5. Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And as y'all all saw me destroy Elite in one punch yesterday, which I'm sorry I did that. Imagine if I had all the other ones unlocked to where I did, what, 20% more? I don't even think I'd have to punch somebody twice. I think one time would be enough to just instantly knock them out. I could have swore I just saw a bag on the floor. But they'll refund her if it's something server side. Like when people pull out their cars. Joey's going through this right now, actually. I could pull out a car. I'm not pulling out. I'll pull out this one. It's basic. But say I had this all modified, looking pretty. And then I pull it out. It's a different color, and it looks like the basic one. You know? Then, if you go to the mechanic, and you pull up, you look up what you had on it, and then send them a total, they'll reimburse you, because that's a server-side issue. We have no control over that. But if it's like, I dropped something I didn't mean to drop, and now it's gone when I go back, well, that's not their fault. You've lost that. So if it fell through the floor, and they've seen her, they saw it, then yeah, she'll get the money back for it. Or she should. Yeah, a lot of people are having that problem right now, Reb. I've had it with twice. I had it with 2 of my cars. I had it with my truck that I always drive. I had it with this one. It just reset it back to the basic color. And then, unfortunately, it happened with this one, which I was so mad when it happened to this one. Because this is my pretty car. I love this car. This is what I drove in 1.8. I had to have it again. Yeah, if French was there and French saw it, then yeah, they know. They know. They can't just instantly go, okay, well here, they have to do back logistics work. Yeah, that's exactly. I'll be honest, Havoc is so fair when it comes to that. He doesn't have, if you can say, this is what happens. No, they've done it for me. I'm not in their gang. They've done it for me. They've been like, I lost. I forgot how many. It was 300 coal ore. And I went to put it in my truck, and my truck poofed. So I came back. I pulled the truck back out, and it was gone. But they saw that I had that. and they reimbursed me basically what the coal would sell for. They were very fair. They reimbursed me for both cars pretty quickly. They are fair about that. If you can prove it wasn't you, like it wasn't your mistake you made, then they'll either give you the items back or they'll refund it. They gave me 300 coal. They didn't give me the value of the coal. They just put 300 coal in my truck. And then I went straight to the foundry and gave it to Ralph. Because that's what I do. Exactly, man. Manavan, exactly. He would rather you tell him what the problem is than hope it goes away. Because when it starts affecting everyone else, he'll at least, okay, well, it started here. Let's see what happened. So I will be putting in a support ticket to tell him that, hey, I dropped. It was more than I could carry. I didn't realize. Because I thought it only weighed 0.01 pounds. So it would have been 60 pounds. And I should have been able to carry 60 pounds. I'll put my bait back here. But apparently it weighs more than that. Yep, exactly, Reb. Exactly. The server only gets better when we help out. I must have sent them... I mean, I can't tell you how many tickets I've sent in. I probably have 5 open tickets and like 10 closed ones over the past month. Exactly. Exactly. If you see a crime, if somebody breaks into your house and you don't tell no one about it, don't be mad if they steal stuff. Yeah, I understand that. Going through the map, because what'll happen, it'll just constantly fall. Well, I've talked to this guy before plenty of times. You know what, though? I'll see. Hello?
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, you have any gold, iron, aluminum, or copper plates?
I got nothing right now, sorry.
Aw. Would you like something? I can get you something. Hold on. You all know what I'm about to do.
I don't know what you're about to do, but sure.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm not giving him much.
I'm gonna go try to find an apartment.
The hotel at Sandy Shores might have some.
You think there's a room available?
Alright, there you go. Now you have something.
Thanks. I'll go put it on Joey's doorstep or something, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I've seen you do it before.
I haven't, but I watched
Yep. Alright, well, have a good day.
Later.
Oh, yep. If anybody from now on, if anybody tells me they don't got nothing, I'm gonna give them that. That's way better idea than putting it all on Joey's porch one time. Oh, that's hilarious. I was about to say, did he leave his truck out? If he drives off, I'm seeing what's in that trunk. That's about the crime I do. I'll look in people's trunks. I honestly, I wouldn't take anything. I'd just be like, I'm nosy. You know what? In fact, let's go see. He's in his trunk right now. What truck is this?
It's the Everon RS.
Oh, wow. You have some nice things in the back. This is the Everon L
RS, yeah.
RS. Okay. I like it. I like the Everon better. Okay. And Carmine bought both Everons. There's only 2, and he bought them both. I was gonna buy one when the prices went down, so hopefully Harry restocks them. Because the Everon was my favorite vehicle in GTA. Oh, if I could put poop in a dashboard, Ralph's whole entire foundry would just be poop. What I should do is I should give it to Opie and say it's from the foundry. Be like, hey, Ralph told me to bring this from the foundry to you and give him like 10 pieces. I don't want to start like that, right? Yeah. No, let's see what's going on. What? Look at that. Sorry, I'm seeing something else. There we go. I'm gonna have to end it. I'm sorry. You know, I'm gonna have to. I gotta start my work. I've been long today. Elite is the only other one on right now. So I don't have the raid feature yet. It's coming soon. But for right now, if y'all want to go Elite streaming, I don't even know if he's like actively playing or not. He might just be in his welcome screen. Let me check. Yeah, he's still in his welcome. Oh, he has a new welcome. He has a new welcome screen. But if y'all want to go check that out, I definitely would try to see y'all in the next one. I appreciate y'all being here. But, yeah, work calls.